Let's get started. Welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Blind, aka Waifus in Space. Hope everyone had a fantastic Wednesday. DD, Asia, and Raph, hello, hello, hello. Hope you're all having a fantastic Wednesday, and welcome into what is most likely going to be the finale for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We're pretty far into this. I actually checked on the Switch. I know it says the playtime on the pause screen, but I checked on the Switch as well, and I can't believe that we're over 50 hours into this game. Like, it doesn't feel like it, but we've been here for a while, and that's that. I haven't done a lot of the side stuff. Like, I've done some side quests. Like, I haven't skipped 100% of them, but I've done some. But it's been primarily story progression, and we're still at that 50+ hour mark right now. So that's really interesting to see. Also, Drew and Eddie, hello, hello. Curious to see how this goes. We shall see. We shall see. Ready for the waifus. Well, we've got all the dab cats. I see Dee Dee's finishing up a boss fight in what I can only assume is Okami. But yeah, we're here in the space station that reminds me of an airport or maybe like a train terminal. Anyways, lamb sauce. What's up, cool? Welcome in. Let's get started with this. I can only imagine what's gonna happen when I walk through this. Oh, I was expecting more. Like it was gonna like trigger the security. Ooh, if any of you have ever played on the Wii/the Wii U, the game Conduit. This area reminds me of like the second level of Conduit. When you're at the airport, it just straight up reminds me of that. I don't know specifically how much time we've got left here. Well, that took a while to open. But then again, I guess it's like maybe airlock-esque, so it takes a second to disengage and open up. Yeah, right now I'm getting those Conduit / still Halo. I definitely still have those Halo vibes, specifically Halo 1 for this locale. So last time we got a little flashback as to what how this game basically ties into the first Xenoblade, which was definitely interesting. We also got an expanded version of the cutscene we had at the end of the first game with Zanza and Maneth, or I can't remember Maneth's real name, but Klaus was, I believe, Zanza's real name at the time. Which I believe they actually used that name in the first game, but it had like zero context. You were the guy that only played Halo 3. I mean, Halo 3 was still fantastic, so it wasn't, you didn't miss out on anything. I never realized that my costume glows now. Like, I'm apparently glowier than Mithra is, based on little particle effects around Rex. Galea, thank you. Or Galea, one of those two. Alright, well, before I go any further, let me actually go ahead and, this might be the last time we do this, go ahead and do some skill upgrades to make sure that we've got as much power as we can get. Bring everything up to level 4 if we can. Actually, whoa, this one's gonna be close. Might be able to on this one, might not be able to on this one. Don't exactly know, but let's find out. Oh, I can. Cool. You won? Well, congrats on the victory. All her stuff was 4 already. Here we go. Oh, this one can go up to level 5. Increase damage to launched enemies by 150%. Add 70% to damage ratio after canceling an auto attack. Let's do 40 on both of those. Oh, this one does reduce the recharge though, which is nice. So yeah, we'll bump that one up to level 5. Ah, level 5 is the max. Good to know. I did not actually know that. Alright, let's make you level 4. That way they're all kind of similar to what they've got. Alright, let's raise... increases aggro drawn by driver art by 100%. I do like 100%. No special effects on that. Let's actually do this one. Level up Blaze. 100% aggro increase and also decrease the recharge time. We take that. Level 4. I think that was just a pure damage increase for you. See what, all right, Poppy's level 4 there. But not on this one. I can only pick one. So we've got knockback or smash. 380 to 420 or 280 to 320. We like the... they're about the same. Let's do this one. I don't think this one's going to matter nearly as much. It's kind of the same with Zeke. Here we go. We're doing it just so that they don't get left out. Okay. Let's check out our affinity chart. Slightly fills party gauge for each critical hit delivered. Yes.
That's about that.
Right now, chain attacks are the main way we're getting things done, so why not? So I can either increase my max HP, which wouldn't be terrible. Little extra HP is always good, but 200 is not a lot. Or I can allow start of battle. I feel like the extra HP would go a little bit further.
Nice one.
So we'll take that. Nia, I don't believe there was anything specific I was working towards. That's 20% damage ratio after canceling and auto attack. Maybe that. I'm not enough for that one, so let's just do this.
Not bad, not.
Alright, Morag, 4,500. B, Y, increases strength. Restores 3% HP when canceling auto attack with a driver art. Maybe. I already have that line. Yeah, let's do this one.
This is the culmination of years of training.
Alright, Tora. Slightly fills the party gauge at the end of each chain attack. Y, let's use a driver art after canceling one. B, luck and dexterity. Increases strength by 20. Sure, why not?
Wow, wow.
Do that one. And luck. Just do this one. I have to record myself doing a presentation about psychopaths today, and you're not prepared? That's very oddly specific. What kind of presentation is it? Boost recharge for specials after canceling by 20%. Increases ether by 20. Y extends launch duration.
Oh yeah.
And do that one. Okay. So got that done. That extra dexterity did kind of come in handy. What does this belt do? Extends topple duration by 25%. That's not terrible. Also, I see I have a little over 5,000, barely over, but a little over 5,000 HP. Let's see. Boost ether, boost the effective HP potion. Yeah, that comes in super handy. Okay. I think we're good on the accessories. And then let's check our affinity chart. I never defeated these specific enemies to unlock some of that stuff, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's got a lot more stuff unlocked, but I don't think I have anyone further than the third ring. This one I never actually did the guild stuff, so he just kind of was stuck on the first one, so he's not the best. Water mastery. Yeah. I never got better cores either, did I? Targets damage. Oh, I already, yeah. Increase level 2 special, which I do use that one quite a bit. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. We're just gonna double check that everyone's got their best weapons on them. The crit drops, and I kind of like the crits on him, since that's like the best thing he's got going for him at the moment. We can increase your stuff a bit. 440, 421. Yeah, this would be decent for you then. And increases dexterity by 50. Why not? The final rings. Those, I mean, that just looks cool. I never found a better tank than what they've currently got. Okay. More specific, it's about unemotional, callous children will grow to become psychopaths. Oh, interesting, interesting. It's a major assignment for psychology in crime and law class. I mean, that alone just sounds like a super fun class. Did you get a haircut? Did you get one haircut or all your hairs cut? Your dad joke of the day? Oh my god. Yes, I did get a haircut. Thank you for noticing. I actually got it done yesterday, but I ended up not doing the camera stream yesterday. Oh, that lighting changed though. We had a lecture on fire setting today. It was random but cool. Nice. All right, well, something's gonna happen when we get to this door. Oh, before we get to the door, apparently. Yes, all of them cut.
It sure is bright.
Yeah, it's right through here. I'm sure of it. We've almost reached Elysium. What is this place?
No.
Can this place really be Elysium? Where's the greenery? The water? Birdsong? There's nothing. Nothing here at all.
What a wretched sight. I have not seen anything like this in all my years on Alrest.
Pyra!
I don't understand. I don't get it. This is not how I remember.
That bell sound must be coming from somewhere. Is someone here?
Well, that's a camera angle.
Over there. Poppy detect one big thing, kind of like building, over that direction. Sound seemed like it come from there.
That building, eh? Then there's no point hanging around here.
Yeah. Only one way to find out. Let's go, Rex.
All right. It might still be okay. Maybe it's just this bit that's destroyed. There's bound to be something over that way.
At location, Elysium. Definitely a stark stark contrast to what we saw in all of the, not really flashbacks, but like I guess I'm gonna call it a dream sequence. That's probably the best way to describe it. It's more like an arid desert looking place. Maybe we got hit by a solar flare. We are in space, but despite being in space, there are clouds. That part I don't quite understand, but I'm sure there'll be some sort of explanation. What's this? So this is Elysium. No use pondering it now. Let's keep moving. Oh, okay. I just saw question marks and I thought the tree was talking to us. I guess we go this way. It kind of looks like, ow. It reminds me of I was gonna say the land down under. Morathea. The land under the cloud sea is what this really reminds me of, where it's all like destroyed. Obviously, the other one had the cloud sea, so it's like all stormy-esque, whereas this has more like sunlight, so you can really see the destruction. That's blade switch.
What have we here?
Life is like a bird song. We had a lecture on fire settings today. It was random but cool. But yeah, You've yet to write the script for your presentation. It's due tonight. Yay. I mean, so basically you're just the average college student. Always gotta wait till the last minute to get those papers and presentations done. It's pretty classic.
Come out, come out.
Alright, give me all this stuff. Oh, I just noticed that Dromark leaves little paw prints. I never pay attention to their footprints. This looks like it's a way back up. Wonder if there's other stuff hidden over here. You know, I gotta do some exploration before we get to the end. I know you guys said that last time there isn't much left. There's like 5% of the game left, so if I take a little time to explore while we have some downtime, don't mind me. Okay, that's just where we came from. So I just went down the hill instead of following this. This is like the intended way to go. This is about to be a janky TED Talk. So, again, it's quite literally like any college presentation. Resident Evil. That's what this is giving me vibes of. Especially like Resident Evil Village. You show up at like like this decrepit village that's been like destroyed.
Over here.
And like there's a church. Granted, you don't get to the church instantly, but still. It's just what I'm getting feelings of. Resident Evil 8 specifically. But maybe Resident Evil 4 too. This looks like a water tower. Maybe this place used to be covered in trees and flowers like Gormott. I mean, people still need water to live, so even if it wasn't, it could have just been their water supply.
Come out, come out.
A lot of trees, though, that we can loot. Looks like this place got nuked or something.
Up.
Oh.
This place looks like it was once a city, and quite an old one at that.
It's actually a lot like the stuff we saw in Moritha.
Way more dusty, though. Maybe because it's so dry up here.
Huh?
It seems to have been a child's vehicle.
Right. So that means people lived here once.
It must have been a grand old city. It stretches further than the eye can see. You could fit the entire population of Alrest into this place, and with room to spare.
Oh, it's that big? I guess it stretches further than... I imagine we can't explore all of it. There's probably going to be like either an invisible wall or just some sort of boundary that's not going to let us go. Yeah, kind of like this. How there was clearly more beyond this ridge, but they've got it blocked off. Oh, unless I can go this way. Hold on. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. Or at the least, I hope there's something back here. Oh, nope. Oh, you could totally climb that. Okay, this fence is giving me Fire Emblem Three Houses vibes. That one quest where you go to, I can't think of the name of the village. It's one of the earlier quests, because there's like fencing and stuff. And the village is all on fire. I know, right? The bike got Thanos'd. Hey, a swing set. Is this where the people who lived in Elysium would come to play? I don't really get how to use any of these. I was going to say, I've not seen a bike or like a swing set anywhere in the rest of the game, so I was wondering if they actually knew what it was, and especially since Pyra called the bike a child's vehicle. So that's probably a no. We'll get all the shiny bits that we can and try to keep our eye out for any treasure chests.
Come out.
The bike getting Thanos, though, was kind of funny because that's, even if something was like so fragile that it would fall apart, that's not how it would actually fall apart. Or like this, like that just full on disintegrated. And that's not how that would work. Can I climb this? No. Oh. Oh, come on. I can totally climb that. Yeah, they're definitely invisible walling me here a lot. We get behind the building. Oh yeah, swings are awesome. Ah, you can't get in here. They just wanted you to come in through the back. You have to go in through the blown out wall. You can't go in through the window. What are we, savages? Okay, well this area was cut off from the rest, I think. Or I just missed this path earlier. No, I just missed this path earlier. It's fine. Don't question the Thanos logic, I guess. I guess. By the way, since this is most likely going to be the finale for this game, I do have an announcement at the end of the stream, which I'll do during the credits if we do end up beating it today. As well as I'll announce the game that'll be taking over this slot starting next week if, again, we finish it. Alright, well, we're heading into a church in a JRPG. That's never good. That's usually when things go bad. Is that the building that we saw from the hillside? It might be. It's the same sound, so probably. Hold on. Oh, it's... oh. Okay.
Is that it? The bells have stopped.
A signal we should enter, perhaps?
We probably should.
Hope it doesn't teleport me and say, oh, never mind. I wanted to explore what was to the right of the building.
Welcome home, my children.
Who's there?
Father?
What? You don't mean...
The architect is here, but where?
I am always here. Come to me.
Please look! Over there is staircase.
It seems to lead to a lower level.
Guess we have to.
Okay. Hold on, before we go down there, I still want to see what was on the right. Okay, I'll check that in a sec. Hold on. There was clearly a path going to the right. Is it just like to signify that there used to be something? Oh, nope, shiny bit right here. Also, just looking at it, the building's a lot bigger than I thought it was. And now I'm really getting Resident Evil vibes. Like, you're gonna go in there and it's just gonna be like infested with zombies. Okay, yeah, so that's just showing that you used to be able to go that way, but you can't anymore. Also, plot twist, I got Xenoblade 3 early. That would be the biggest plot twist ever. But you know that if I got the game early, I'd be under NDA, so I couldn't even tell you guys about it. Well, I want the treasure chest, so whee! Alright, the last time there was a golden chest that betrayed me, so hopefully this one's not terrible. That is so much money. That is so much money. We already had like a ridiculous amount of money as it is. Yeah, 427,960 gold. That's, it's insane how much money we've got because I haven't bought all that much stuff. But to be fair, oftentimes in like JRPG style games, I tend to not buy too many like weapons or like items because you usually find them in the wild, and usually the stuff you find is better than the stuff you can buy. I like the music here though. It's like very soft, very somber. Kind of have that just like that light piano playing. Can I climb this? I hope I can. Save me having to go any further. Cool. It's like Splatoon, giving us money we don't need. How cool would it be if we could transfer our money from 2 to 3? Then we could just buy everything out of the gate, those of us that are at max money. They totally won't do that, but how cool would it be if they did? Fingers crossed that they at the least let us trade or have other ways of getting ability chunks. I guess we'll find out in September when it's time for that game to come out. Exactly, yeah, and the chunks. I don't see them letting us transfer chunks. Money, maybe. Chunks, I doubt it. Especially since not every ability might carry over. Alright, let's go meet Father. Oh god, the way I said it just reminded me of Bayonetta. I just got instant Baldur vibes.
You're all mine.
Oh, even more monies. Master attachment? What is that? Hold on. What is the master attachment? Was it one of these? I don't think so. No. Master attachment. What was that? Oh, here we go. Increases the attack power of all weapon classes by 10%. I mean, 10% is not a lot. Adds a 50% chance of auto-attacking after a successful auto-attack. Ooh, what's this? Hey, an organ. This looks like a pipe organ, but it's not making any sound now. Well, yeah, if it got nuked, it probably needs to be, like, fixed. Yeah, we could never open this door. There's a tiny bit of dirt underneath on the floor. Alright, let's go in. Father is waiting for us. And this totally won't be a dungeon at all, or like a mini dungeon. You know what this reminds me of? Back in Leftheria, when we went inside that place that only specific people can go into, that place Adam left behind. That, or we're just going deeper into the airport. That's also another vibe. Oh. Not realizing the escalators were working. Not gonna lie, I'm making a few stretches on the results from research to make this presentation make sense. I mean, again, that is like what the average college student does, so...
The building's holding up well inside.
Quality of structural materials much better than in city outside. This made of same substance as World Tree itself.
Same as the World Tree. Huh? Hey, where is everyone? Pyra! Gramps! Pyra! Mithra!
Well, that wasn't on the list of possibilities I was expecting. Just have everyone get Thanos'd. They just gone. This white loading screen almost makes me think that we're like gonna enter a dream sequence or something. Or a flashback.
What is that? The Ardanian Imperial Army. Their equipment looks ancient. Like it's come from the past. What is up with this place?
Now Rex has to pull a time heist to get everyone back. Perhaps. Are we just getting thrust into the past? Is that what's happening here? Didn't another game do this? I feel like this. I've done this before, assuming that's what's happening here, and that we're not just getting like visions of the past. But I was right that this white loading screen was going to show us something like not in reality. Is this Gorma? It's kind of what it looks like.
Nia! Dromark! I'm so glad you...
Why, Rex?
Huh?
You told us Elysium was real.
My lady and I traveled all this way at your behest. Master Rex, did you intentionally deceive us?
I trusted you, you know. I came here because I trusted you.
Nia! Dromark! What are you talking about?
How do you explain this?
You've got it wrong. I told you. I promised Pyra to...
Pyra. Oh, right. Pyra. 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 Is that it? You've only got eyes for her. Get your head out of your ass.
Nia, you're being weird. What is going on?
My lady has given up everything for you, yet still you realize nothing. Even now you cannot see.
I've been here all along. Why won't you realize? Look! Just look at me, Rex!
Oh, is this gonna be some weird dream sequence fight? Okay. Part information has changed. Oh, okay.
Beware an attack.
Okay, time to take you down. Ha!
Oh, you can't do that!
Why not?
I can't see.
Oh, you can't do that!
Ow!
Oh, I like how I have just a generic blade equipped on the bottom.
Better try blade.
We must endure.
We came all this way.
Yeah! Heavy hit!
Man, this game really loves doing the whole, you don't have your whole party. It's kind of annoying. Look, it's happened almost every stream.
Much obliged. Break 'em. Gotcha.
Oh, didn't realize this character had a break. That's how little I used other characters. Getting Age of Ultron vibes when Wanda messes with people's minds. Or people's minds. I haven't seen that. Oh, wait, no. Yes, I have. That was like Avengers 2, wasn't it? I'm thinking of, what do you call it? I'm thinking of WandaVision. That's what I haven't seen yet. What did it even give me? Just generic blade. Well, let's at least not have generic blade. That guy's apparently... Wait, I never checked the Merc people. Because they're probably back.
It's proof that...
Yeah.
I'll show you how to put...
Skip.
I'm growing stronger.
Actually, I guess we could dispatch some people. Oh, most of them might be... Okay, no, it's just that place. Let's see. Gold, experience, VIP escort. Secret spice. Are you just doing 370? Oh, that one's actually less. 90 gold, 800 gold. Let's see. What do we have that qualifies on the strength side? You qualify. Apparently you qualify too, so cool. Let's throw some of these out. Expeditionist, Leaping, Mineralogy. I think we have Expeditionist at least. Watch me be totally wrong. That's Botany. Oh, there it is.
I won't let
I was gonna say, I know I've seen Mineralogy for sure. More Mineralogy.
Right in.
Oh, and Expeditionist.
No problem.
Uh,
I'll apply
sure.
myself
Why not?
fully.
That'll work.
Dandelion.
Yee. Okay. Let's not have generic blade. Oh, they're both tanks? Okay, well, I guess we'll take him.
Oh, I'm up.
Only because his attack is slightly higher. Not by much, but you know. Oh, got some rank ups. Nice. Just gotta hope they don't analyze the references and just take your word for it. I guess it just depends how far you are in your class. Like, I feel like if it's more like or I should say how far you are in your program. If it's more like an intro class, they probably won't be like hyper analyzing anything. But if it's like a later class, like you're getting close to finishing your major, then most likely you're gonna be scrutinized on a lot more. Oh, that was a secondary hallway. I guess if I look at the mini-map, I could see that there wasn't.
Beware an attack.
Oh.
Show 'em a thing or
Wasn't expecting it to just start.
Stronghorn.
We came all this way. For what?
Ha!
There is no Elysium. There never was.
Why not?
Gemini loop. On you go.
No effect.
Raging tiger.
Oh, okay. I just can't hit her, apparently.
Yeah.
Heavy
hitter. Go for it.
Everything we've done. It's all been
Are you
for
all
nothing.
right, sir?
It's getting tough.
You tricked
Why
me.
not?
We are.
No
Why
effect.
are we so
Better
tired?
blade.
Focus.
Ha!
Wait, did I do the ability? Can't tell.
I'm all out of juice.
There's like a weird delay. I feel like I'm playing DST with like the weird hold F bug.
It's fine. We'll get them yet.
Oh, the way that loaded looked really weird. Because I think the outside loaded before the inside. So like it was like bright in here, and then slowly like the dirt appeared, and then the sunshine was like behind the wall. Quite interesting. Oh wait, doesn't... Where is... Hold on. Doesn't... Was it you? I was gonna say, yeah, he's got an ability that's got evasion on it. I like vaguely remembered that. So it's got a 5 ever recharge time. I guess technically she's a healer if I wanted to have not a generic one. What else do we got? I guess it also depends how some of these have possibly leveled up as time's gone on, and I potentially sent them out to do other stuff. Ooh. Primitive Knuckles. Is there a way to view... As we can see the specials, but how do I view what skills I get from them? Do I need to look at the arts list? Actually might be it. Let's see, wind. I'm just seeing what elements we've got for the healer ones. We've got wind healing. Oh, I've got a lot of wind healing. Darkness. Oh, my nose. Electric. I feel like fire might be best since she's a water, or at least Dromark is water-based. There was a fire healer towards the top, if I remember correctly. I don't know if that's going to have any real significance, but maybe it's the way to go. Whoa, 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 whoa. I am not pressing anything. And it's just kind of going. Okay, apparently my D-pad got stuck. That was interesting. Anyway, let me... Oh, I swear there was a tank healer. There was a fire healer. Here they are. Let's see. If I were to equip this person, what do they got? Extra damage to humans would also be good. Increases backstab damage, halves aggro. Boosts arts 3 charge from auto attack. Alright, let's see what this person's got. Spawns a small HP potion on hit, 10% chance to spawn 2 of them. Increase damage dealt from the back. At the best I've got, HP potion. Oops. Not me pressing all the wrong buttons. Alright, let's see what my other types are. I get the feeling the element's not going to really matter. Alright, what have you got? Oh, wait, right. I can equip any of them, but still. Okay.
Looking forward to working with you.
What have you got? Touchdown. Spawn small potion. Increase damage dealt to toppled enemies. When landing a hit, restores 25% of damage dealt to the whole party. Guess that's not terrible. Increases damage dealt to launched enemies by 50%. I don't really see myself getting too many status effects in. So 2 heals technically, but I mean, they're all going to be really weak because I haven't used any of them. Alright, so that's the earth one. Yeah, it's that one. So are you the same or are you any different? It's the same. Yeah, that's all the same. Okay. Let's do this. I feel like Nim might be my best bet. I don't know what she's got, though. Fierce Healer shoots out your own ether as a shockwave. Can Sunny emit a laser beam. After a series of attacks, hit the enemy with a high-powered laser shot. Uh, 12 minutes left. Yeah. I don't know if that's going to cancel the overall mission, or if it's just the mission's going to continue without her. Don't really care.
I've been sharpening my fangs for this day to come.
I think the mission is still on. Whatever, it's fine. Arts. It's still not great, though. Like, she doesn't have anything that's, like, good. There's only ever been, like, one flat-out healing ability. Everything else was just... You've got, like, HP potions, and that's it. Not that. Increases luck by 50. I was gonna say most of these didn't have any effect that I could remember. Increase trust. Boost fusion combo effect by 10%. Do you even have any that I can slowly equip that just aren't in use at the moment? I don't think so. I didn't synthesize too many of these. Reduces cooldown time for a blade switch by 30%. That's not terrible. I think we just got that too. I remember seeing it pop up out of one of the treasure chests. I guess I could go synthesize some of these. Restores 2.5 HP every second while moving. I mean, that's not a lot. Improves evasion by 25% while moving. Triggering blade arts by 80%. Well, I guess we can go synthesize some stuff. I don't like breaking immersion by going somewhere else, but I also don't like having to constantly reorganize my party every 2 seconds. Where was there a city that had like a bunch of stuff? Here, right?
Let's rest a spell.
Do not stop now.
Oh. Okay, hold on. That's not a good spot to be. I thought we were in the city. We are not. Here we go. Let's stop by the inn. I meant to be in the city.
Here.
Do not stop now.
Okay, let's check out a store. If I can. Because I don't really remember the layout of the city, so I'm like, I don't even know where the stores are. I just remember that they were places. Here we go. Let's drop in at the inn. I thought that would be a good one, but I apparently don't have enough stuff for it. I don't really care about that. Indoor attack. No. Apparently I can't do that one either. All the good ones I can't ever do. 50% chance of evading ranged attacks. Grants party damage barrier of 25% of max HP. What? Sunlight Eye during the day. Reduces aggro, no. Boost critical rate. Reduce evasion by 25% when HP is 30% or lower. But does that mean that you have to have an evasion art active, or do you just suddenly get 25% evasion? Increase reflect damage by 100%. Not terrible. Boost block rate. Sunlight. I mean, most of these just aren't good. Use fusion combo. Increases damage itself by 25% when HP is 90% or higher. Damage taken by 17% when HP is 30% or lower. Reduces aggro drawn. That's dark up. Deploys an element orb when hit with an opposing element. Destroys an element orb when hit with an opposing element in a chain attack. I think I read deploys the first time too. That would be really cool if it was deploys, but sadly no. It has 25% chance of restoring 8% HP after taking a hit. Damage dealt to Titans. I think these are getting worse the lower down I go on this. Yeah, they were perpetually getting weaker. Because the ones that would have been good would have been like this one, 25% chance of restoring 10% HP after taking a hit. Or we only have 5 out of the 7 materials needed for that. I guess we're missing Hezron Petra is what it appears to be we're missing. Ooh, excuse me. Now we're just missing all sorts of bugs for that. 50% chance of evading a ranged attack isn't terrible, but Nia's not really ranged. I don't think I can affinity with myself. Accuracy. Aggro drawn, critical hit rate. Shackle resistance. Reduces water damage received by 30%. I don't know, maybe I could do something. Knockback resistance. Use block rate by 25% when HP is 30% or lower. Like combo damage. Ice damage. Well, I think out of what's here, this one might be my best bet. Eats 15 of things. Okay. Well, the ones that we have a lot of. 7 of those. Do like 6 of those. And then like 2 of these. That's probably my best bet out of what's there. Boost fusion combo effect by 10%. I feel like that's totally worthless. We should just get something else just to replace that. Okay, We're not indoors. 50% chance of evading ranged attacks. I'm tempted to do that one. Affinity resistance max grants damage barrier 25% to max HP. That could be good, but I don't think I can reach affinity on my own. Max affinity. I don't know what time of day. Oh, that's accuracy. Never mind. Aquatic organisms. And I like I'm going through all these again as if I didn't just do this. Improve. Okay, I can't actually do that one. Or can I? Oh, I can. I don't know if this will actually do anything, but we can definitely try it. Evasion focus, huh? I don't know, it's something, I guess. It's better than what she's got. I just don't know if it'll actually do anything. Alright, so improves evasion by 25% when HP is 30% or lower. I feel like that's not going to do anything. And then just reduces water damage received by 30%. I'll double check the weapon store, but I don't think there's going to be anything here that's going to be good. Yeah, I'd have to go to the newest place for that. Boost strength, boost dexterity, agility, critical damage. Oh. Boost experience received from defeating enemies by 25%. I didn't know that was a thing. That would have been really nice forever ago. Default class, Chroma Katana. Where was the last place that we went that had somewhere we could buy things? Oh gosh, now I gotta try to remember. I guess, well, sort of. I guess it would technically be just lower on the list of places. Morthia, Cliffs of Morthia. I don't think this place had a store, did it? Inlet. Sphere, the archipelago. Was it? I was gonna say, I feel like I vaguely remember someone being present. And I think that's the newest one that we had.
Let's rest a spell.
Yeah.
Stop now.
Did we ever give you stuff? I don't remember. I'm not gonna read that because I don't actually care. I just kind of clicked because I wasn't sure if we can give her stuff. Oh my god! Now they all have side quests apparently, or oh, she wants all the stuffs. Right, right. Wait, what does this person want then? Oh, they are two different people, huh? Is this item fine? I guess? Oh. Okay. We're just gonna check this, I guess. Oops. Oh, the photon chip, I guess, is a slight improvement. Oh, wrong button. Oh, still the wrong button. Knuckles of Origin. Yeah, I think the other stuff that I have, courtship-wise, I found. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I guess someone had mentioned checking an inn, but I think we did that not too far into I think we did that not too far into the last stream. Could be wrong. Fonset, Corinne's house. We can check. But I don't think I have any levels to get.
Let's rest a spell.
Oh yeah, I should check this. Here we go. What was the mission that I was trying to do that I ended up having to pull out of? I think it was this one, the love of lunch.
Okie dokie. Reporting.
Okay, and then the rest. Go through this again real quick. Expeditionist, Leaping, and Mineralogy. Which we had. Mineralogy. Mineralogy. I think I ended up finding like 2 expeditionists. Yeah, expeditionists, whatever, that's fine. Don't care.
I'm calling these guys the Alba Trojans.
Imagine being this far in the game and still pressing the wrong buttons. Oh wait, that was me as well. My brain is all over the place. Heart to heart? That wasn't there before. Ah. Sure, we'll do the short rest and see what we've got. If we've got. Oh. 1 level. Well, it's something, I guess.
See, Gramps? I'm getting better.
They're selling up? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I knew there weren't going to be too many there to grab.
Morning.
There we go. I'm like, I couldn't move.
I slept like a baby.
Oops. All right, let's try this again, I guess.
Let's rest a spell.
Do not stop now.
So should I just have her out already? Also, wait, what were her abilities again? Not that. I'm on the totally wrong menu. Okay, so we have an HP potion here. Her abilities are hella weak, though, is the problem. Or should I just switch to her? Increases damage dealt, strains 10% of current HP when using the art, and you have evasion during the art. That's not great, though. I was going to see if I could use that, but it does eat up some HP. But the evasion kind of makes up for it, question mark? And that's just a straight up smash. And with Wolfric alone, I got her down to a little under half. %. Reduce 20% of aggro towards upon landing. Reduces damage dealt from the side by 60%. I guess technically I wasn't even hitting all that hard to begin with, so she's probably fine. Just use her. Hey Bowser, how are you? Welcome and welcome in. How's your Wednesday going? I kind of wish that the location, the teleport spot, was at the bottom of the stairs, because otherwise this takes 5 ever every time. Wait a minute. One thing I want to do real quick. Switch. I can do that one out of the gate. So it's like, the more HP potions we can get, the better. Why is there a 5 in the stop sign? What does that even mean? %% to damage ratio after canceling auto attack. I'll forget what these all do anyway, so it's fine. So is this going to be the dream sequence of you got to fight everyone in your party one by one? That's unfortunate if it is. I feel like it's not just going to be Nia.
Our foes are preparing
Let's show
an
'em a thing or
elemental
three.
attack.
Kit, Sonny, follow Rex's
Grand
example.
smash! Yeah! Why not?
Yeah! Do that.
Okay,
Thanks
she's
for
a
that.
it's a double hit.
Ha!
Gemini,
I
you
missed.
Watch out!
Hey, they detected it!
Much obliged.
We came all this
Ha!
way. For what?
Ow.
That's the way. There is
Damn
no
it.
Elysium. There never was.
Why not? No effect.
Aw, stupid block.
Gemini
Smash! Hit it! No!
Time for the takedown.
Ow!
Butterfly blade.
Watch out!
Much obliged.
They were so unguarded.
Everything
Oh, you're a
we
little
did.
off.
It's
Yeah.
all been blown down.
Really getting into it.
Damn you, you tricked me.
All right, can we get up?
Butterfly blade.
Yeah! Go for it!
On you go.
Oh, Mother Nature, give us your blessing.
It's
Why
got
not?
such a long wind up to it.
Butterfly blade.
We're in perfect
Gemini
sync.
loop.
Looking great here.
We'll beat them with the power of
This
Mullet
whole
Worker.
time it was always about Pyra, Pyra,
Ha!
Pyra. Why did you
Grand
come
smash.
this of me?
Use our power.
Why not?
Butterfly
Go
blade.
Was
for
that
it.
what you wanted?
Yeah!
Gemini loop.
Blow them down! Ha!
On you go.
Ha!
Wild
Ha!
roar!
No effect.
Was that what you
Hit
wanted?
it! No!
Oh, there we go.
I can still fight.
That ended up working out really well, actually. I didn't realize that her special also healed us.
I'm sorry.
Answer me, Rex. Why did you lie to us?
How could you betray our trust?
Oh my god, what are those emotes? That's so random. Oh no, yeah, I know. When I saw healing Halo, I got concerned, but then when I saw how little it actually restored, I felt better.
Why would Nia and Dromark?
You really are a fool.
Oh, I called it. You do gotta fight everyone.
Morag? Bridget? Huh? Moradane?
You're so thoughtless.
Morag?
Here you are, wasting time. And all the while my countrymen are... Do you have any idea what you've done?
What do you...
You just run ahead, without a thought for anyone else, and this is the result!
Okay, bye. Hi, Robin. Welcome in. And Bomb as well. Looks like Orthea.
I couldn't save anyone. If only we hadn't come here. I could have saved my people. I could have saved Nile. If only it weren't for you, Rex!
But me? I didn't mean to...
I hope you're happy now. You've dragged us to some empty ruins. I hope that was worth everything we sacrificed.
All right. Here we go again. I have to go back and do a,
Take you down. Yeah! Yeah! Grand smash!
You're wide
Now would be a
open!
good time to heal.
Why not? Ha! Ow!
oh my god, this character takes forever to, load up her,
You call yourself
her things.
Aegis?
Yeah!
How long do you intend to continue this
dangerous?
farce of a battle?
It's getting tough.
Sonny, we're going all
Why
out.
not?
Radiance!
That's the
Thanks
way.
for that.
Let's keep it up.
My thoughts exactly.
Isn't that dangerous?
It's getting tough.
Blind spot.
Why not?
Can I one-person chain attack? That's kind of funny if I can. I'm just curious. Oh my god, I can. But why?
Me first. Go for it.
Oh, Mother Nature, give us your blessing.
Thanks for that.
Well, it got me a full heal.
Finish.
I missed.
We're in perfect sync. Looking great here.
Bullet punch.
Radiance!
Watch out.
You should step
Hit
back
it.
a little.
No.
We
Hit
will
it,
not
no.
fall here.
Stupid.
Heat haze!
Watch out.
Much obliged. Why
Nile,
not?
my people,
Hello, attack.
this is all your fault.
Ha! Grand smash.
There we go. Come on,
Why
time
not?
to heal.
Radiance!
Ow!
Come
Blow
on.
him down. Ha! Ow!
Sonny,
Hit it. No.
we're going all out.
Ow!
Cool it.
Much obliged.
A mere
Got it.
So
flesh
unguarded.
wound.
Oh, I just realized I was not on the screen. My bad. That full heal came in clutch.
Please, stop this. What's the use in fighting amongst ourselves now?
What's the use? For vengeance! What more reason do I need?
What?
That's right. We must take our vengeance. For the thousands of lives you have stolen!
I killed. No way. I didn't.
I'll have your life for an apology, Rex! Stop right there! How dare you run!
Just finished watching Knights of Moon. Ah, I see, I see. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that.
What is this place? What's wrong with everyone? Pyra, Mithra, Grams, where are you? Where are you guys?
Why Rex run?
Tora, Poppy, Zeke and Pandoria. Don't tell me you're all...
You having fun, chum? Playing the hero like the kid you are, stringing us adults along.
That's not...
Rex is bad friend. Why Rex become driver when Tora cannot become driver? Tora tries so hard, and for what? It's useless!
Master Pawn is right. Rex just have a little luck and become driver of Aegis? Poppy never asked to be born as imitation. Poppy want to be real too. Not fair. I bet it felt real good, didn't it? Getting special treatment from everyone. Getting chosen by the Aegis. Who decided you should have all that power? How about you hand it over to the prince right now? He deserves it.
Stop it already! I did nothing wrong to any of you.
So you haven't worked that out either. In your hurry to get here, you never stopped to consider all the things you left lying in your wake.
Poppy wants to be a real boy. Now that I did not expect.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Oh, there we go.
Grand smash! Yeah! Yeah! The Aegis isn't for the likes.
Wait, did I just not get a potion, or did I just walk into it already?
Stratospheric thunder!
Rush down!
Yep!
Oh, we're a little off. We need to get
Bullet punch.
Just a kid,
don't
ain't ya?
have to push yourself
Nothing
so hard.
special.
It's getting tough.
Bring them to us.
Go
Catch.
for it.
Time for the tick down.
Thanks for that.
We really
Oh,
get
nice.
it on.
My
Never
thoughts
fear.
exactly.
Back.
Blind spot.
Spinning! Barrel uppercut.
Shut up!
Use up. I will save you.
I
We're
missed.
perfect sync. Looking great here. Master Pawn.
Go for it.
Time for the takedown.
There we go.
We did it.
Come on, attack.
Why not? Thanks for that. I missed.
Chain attack, ready.
Yeah! Ha!
Defense protocol activated.
Bullet punch.
Watch out.
Much obliged. Grand smash.
There we go.
Ha!
Come on, time
Why
to heal.
not? Yeah!
Blind spot.
Why not? Spinning! Blow him down! Poppy! Yeah! Power to weapon
missed.
systems!
Poppy Alpha operating at full power. Use our power.
Gotcha! Bullet punch!
Ah,
Shield!
the freaking.
Yeah!
That's why I went for Zeke first. I'm like, this is just gonna be a battle of attrition.
But it was impossible to become
Why
wheel
not?
driver.
Yeah!
Poppy will protect Master Pawn.
Yeah! Thanks for that. I missed. Spinning!
You don't have to push yourself so hard.
It's getting tough.
Was that what you wanted?
There we go.
Why not?
Activated. You were still
Why
unguarded.
not?
Poppy, all power to weapon
No.
systems.
I missed.
Storm.
Ha! Yeah! Blow him down!
Got it. That was actually really easy. The Morag one was harder.
Enough! Stop! Tatora! Poppy! No, I never wanted this. Zeke, Pandoria!
What are you doing, Rex?
And you're right, yes, I missed is basically Xeno 2 in a nutshell.
Gramps,
I forgot he used to be massive.
this place.
What is the point?
Huh, Gramps?
What is the point of us, really? We are born as blades, then return to our slumber, again and again, over countless years, until we become titans, to wander this world for countless more. And at the end of it all, we sink into nothingness. Have you ever thought about it? What it means to exist for close to an eternity with no clear purpose or goal?
That's...
Must be nice to be human. Living for a limited time, thinking limited thoughts. It must be so much easier. I envy your kind. Just think, Rex, would you? What would you do if you were me? Would you be happy to drift around the ocean with a human on your back? Is that all I am to be?
I don't know how I'm supposed to answer that. Why are you asking me? You're being strange. Everyone's acting so strange.
Is that the stage from Smash Bros? I have Pyra and Mythra in Smash, but I don't think I ever noticed their stage. Is this... Oh yeah, it is Corinne's place, where I thought we were. Onset, that's what it's called.
Welcome back. You're late, Rex. Where did you wander off to?
Pyra. Mythra.
Come on, let's go ahead and eat. I've cooked up a whole bunch of your favorites. I hope you've got room. Well, eat up. Which kind of bread do you want?
Oh, maybe this and this.
There you go.
Thanks.
Hey, do you want some wine? Oops, you're too young. Silly me.
Mythra, has something happened?
What do you mean?
It's just, you're a lot nicer than normal.
Stop it. I'm always nice to you, aren't I?
If you say so.
Hey, Rex, come on. How can you sit down to eat without washing your hands first? That's a faux pas. Go wash your hands right now.
Sorry.
I mean, they're wearing gloves.
You're acting almost like Mythra today, Pyra.
Did you scrub them properly?
Yeah. They're clean.
Great. Okay then, let's eat. Thanks for the food.
It looks really good.
Are they eating soup and a steak? That's a very strange meal.
Tastes even better.
Has anyone ever had soup and steak?
After all, I made it myself. Maybe I'll try my hand next time. Mythra, no. You know how that always ends. But carbon's good for you. Anyway, I want to do something nice for Rex too. No cooking. Who's gonna save the world if Rex gets the runs? You're so mean. It was only that one time.
It's okay, you two. I don't care who cooks. I'm just happy with... I'm happy with...
Rex.
It's so strange. I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore. Everyone's all wrong. They all said but now you two. Did I go wrong somewhere?
I think that's enough. Please, Father.
Ah, back to the black loading screen. So now we're back to reality. Is it sad that I've played enough JRPGs that just when the loading screen changes, I know to expect something?
You guys.
Rex.
Why are we all here? I thought I was...
I merely wished to examine the shapes of your hearts.
That voice. You're...
My name is Klaus, the architect of this world. I have watched over you all this time. I have seen your thoughts, your desires, the things you have achieved.
So you did that just now?
Yes, those were not your present forms, but alternate possibilities. Your other selves that lie within. That is what I wanted to see.
Our other selves? You mean we're all thinking stuff like that, deep down? Was that how we really feel?
Then you saw it too.
Looks like we were all shown the same kind of stuff. It creeped me out. But what are you trying to prove?
Those were the fears you harbor.
I don't get it at all.
What was your purpose in showing us this? Those were not pleasant visions to behold.
My only purpose was to find out how mankind has changed and where it is headed.
And were you disappointed?
No. As you stand before me right now, that is who you are. That is enough.
Architect, sir. I came here because I met Pyra. Is this really Elysium? Are you really?
I will show you everything. Memories. Mine and those of this planet. This world was once the stage of a struggle for survival that dwarfed this current predicament. The world was an unseemly place, though glimpses of beauty persisted. What should people live for? Who should they live for? They live for themselves, to harbor desires and struggle to realize them. That is the natural state of man. But I did not think that was good enough. I lost hope for mankind. I searched tirelessly for an outside solution. And one day, I found it. The conduit. Why it chose to appear before us, I do not know. However, its existence presented a new possibility.
Possibility?
Our world was not the only one. Endless universes coexist, side by side, yet all completely unaware of one another. The conduit was our link to these foreign worlds. And I opened that forbidden gateway, praying that it would change the world. You have seen the plane called Moritha, have you not? That is what remains of my world. When I opened the conduit, many people and many things disappeared into distant dimensions. All that remained here were the ruins of Moritha, and half of my body.
Your body?
Half of me lives on in some other dimension. But not for much longer.
What do you mean?
The moment of my other self's demise draws near.
Father, you...
I was a fool. Because of my foolishness, I lost everything. Left here, alone and broken, I longed for oblivion, but even that eluded me. This is my punishment. Retribution from on high, for the sin I have committed.
On high?
There was only one thing I could do. I had to atone for my sin. I swore to restore this world. The first thing I created was a special particulate substance with the ability to restore deteriorated matter. You all know it as the Cloud Sea. The Cloud Sea can disassemble matter it comes in contact with, and rebuild it in the image of all the things that once made up this world. This way, little by little, I could rebuild the world I had brought to ruin. Next, I began to recreate life. I gathered miniature vessels containing memories of all this planet's former life forms. And I scattered them across the Cloud Sea. These are the core crystals. The crystals bonded with the Cloud Sea's particulate reconstructors and formed the nuclei of new life. Those nuclei developed into minute life forms, the Titans, who would, over time, grow larger and larger. Finally, the Titans gave birth to complex organisms based on the data in their core crystals. This newly birthed life, over untold millennia, evolved into a new breed of mankind.
So that's how we came to live in this world.
But I did not trust this world, born as it had been. What if it were to repeat our mistakes? What if someone like me appeared? To stave off these doubts, I implemented one final measure. And so the Blades were born. Ontos, Logos, and Pneuma. The three cores of the Trinity processor formed their cornerstone. However, Ontos triggered a space-time transition event and disappeared forever. I was left with the other two, Logos and Pneuma, entrusting them with managing the Blades. Malos and Pyra. Those are the names that you now know them under.
So... I am... Pneuma.
Managing?
The core crystals at the heart of each blade are tasked with relaying all kinds of information to Logos and Pneuma about the selection pressures of the outside world and the biological status of their bonded human, but also the experiences and emotions they share. As the data continually accrues, new evolutionary code is sent back to the core crystals. And this code is used to create new, further evolved blades. These blades too become titans in time, and create new generations of life forms. This was the new circle of life I had created.
A grand scheme. It boggles the mind a tad.
So, we're all born from this endless cycle of life to replace the victims of the previous world.
That's right. But there were also a handful of survivors. I believe you saw them when you were in Moritha. The unfortunate ones who clung to life.
Ah. You mean those monsters? Were they originally people?
Core crystals were first conceived as a replacement for human brain cells. A product of mankind's age-old quest for immortality.
And that's what became of them. How awful.
But that technology became the starting point for the creation of blades and titans.
So, in one sense, their sacrifice was not in vain. Though not all may see it as such.
So tell us, in the end, did we develop as you had hoped?
What do you think?
I couldn't possibly.
Well, those phantasms which you all experienced earlier, those are feelings that lurk in all of your hearts. As well as that man, Amalthus. When a person loses something, they cannot help but seek a reason why. Within themselves, or in others. They seek a concrete answer to the question of who they really are deep inside. Such a very lonely existence. But perhaps that is what it is to be human. All this data passed through me, and I knew. All of you. You were not in any way different from us before. That's why I did not intervene. 500 years ago, when the man finally arrived here, I did nothing when he took away Logos and Pneuma. I stood and watched as Logos, instantiated into blade form, set out to purge the world.
You don't make sense. Didn't you go to all that trouble to rebuild it? Then why would you...
It is fate.
Fate?
It is fated to happen. It cannot but happen. My atonement was doomed from the start.
That can't be.
I had made my peace with it. Once more, I longed for nothing more than to disappear. However, something has now changed. And that is you, Rex. You and Pneuma.
Me? And Pyra and Mithra?
You reforged your bond in a way I had not thought possible. and the life you share. Moreover, the conduit, which fell into a stubborn silence after the world's end, has begun stirring once more. Rex, the power you and Numa exercise is the conduit's power. It comes leaking out of some far-flung dimension. And it is a power we can know nothing about. But with its help, the world may be about to change.
What's all this shaking?
It is Logos. Malos, trying to destroy this world and everything in it.
What?
Remember, at heart he is but an information processing unit, neither good nor evil. He is driven by a certain impulse. The despair that the man named Amalthus felt.
I see. So it was right. What I felt back then, I mean.
Rex.
Rex, what is it you desire?
What else? To stop Malos.
And if you succeed?
I'll punch him in his stupid face, and then... probably get a drink with him or something. That's the 6th rule of the Salvager's Code. First have a punch out, then drink to forget. Once you've forgotten, the friendship's all set. I'm not old enough to drink yet, though.
I see. Numa. No, I should call you Pyra and Mithra.
What is it?
I want to apologize for having burdened you with all this.
Don't worry. We're actually grateful. Thanks to you, Father, we got to meet Rex. And everyone else. Those are cherished memories. Father.
I have transferred all of Elysium's data and authorizations to you. Make me proud.
We will.
Rex.
Yes.
I will disappear soon. When I do, the conduit will likely disappear from this world. You will not be able to use your power forever.
I understand. We'll make do somehow.
I'm counting on you.
Klaus. Have you changed your mind about this world?
Right now, I think I am glad I met you all.
Got it. Then, our answers match. Thank you for giving us all life.
Perhaps I will be able to face you again. Galea.
So we're going with the multiverse theory, huh? So I assume the other half of him that disappeared is the Zanza half.
Where's Malos?
If he is here, I know where he must have gone.
Where is it? Tell us.
The greatest of all artifices, The artifice that exists solely to destroy the world. Ion.
Ion? So that's what Malos meant. Then, that's where we'll go.
And you guys weren't kidding when you said that was going to be a super long cutscene. But hey, we got through it. We persevered. Get the hell out of the party, Tora. Let me. The circle. Yeah. Mad Lion King vibes with that.
I hope you will be the bearer of good news.
I don't know if I like or dislike the direction they went with that, with the whole multiverse theory. Since he was talking about engage blades.
Counting on you.
He was talking about.
Sounds fun.
Oops. Well, I'm gonna keep Nim. She was actually kind of useful. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
I've been sharpening my fangs for this day to come.
I have 2 Earths though now. That's fine. Not me spacing out the entire cutscene. I'll pretend this happened and this happened. Okay, moving on. I imagine everyone else's stuff didn't get changed. Let's see here, just to verify. Yeah, everyone else is fine. Cool, as expected. So he might be able to face Galea again. Does that mean that aside from becoming Maineth in the previous game, she's also like an architect in like a different dimension? I don't like multiverse theories. Oh, bye Bridget. Just got killed by the elevator doors. She got Final Destination, I think. That's an effect. Whoa. Whoa, that was an effect for sure.
A new locale.
Storage area entrance. I can't actually pick any of these. Look at that outside. It looks all sorts of fancy.
All of those sirens? He's really trying to destroy all of Alrest.
Let's hurry, guys!
Just referring to how he's gonna die and soon Galea will be dead. Oh, and Galea be dead. I mean, that would make the most sense, but it's hard to be sure once they introduce a multiverse theory. Like, it really is. Alright, so this isn't so much a dungeon so much as it's a, just like a long series of corridors that you're supposed to get through. Colossus Hangar. Well, look at this. That appears to be the way to go. So what's upstairs? Actually, upstairs might be the correct way to go. I assume I can't get through this. Okay, yeah. Red is bad. We're probably gonna end up coming around. Oh, these are enemies. Interesting. I feel like fighting them? Not really. Moving on with our lives. Oh, or at least that one is an enemy. Artifice Colossus. Galea is that giant thing that you fought in Morthra, actually. The key card that Rex held. Oh, really? I knew that it was a key card and there was a person, but I couldn't... Hi.
It must have sensed
Damn it.
our skill.
I was content with just not dealing with anything, but it's fine, I guess. We'll fight Colossus. Analysis sensor.
Double spinning edge.
Wait, the first attack just straight up didn't hit.
Why not?
You have unwavering resolve. Well done. Armor veil.
Double spinning edge. Rolling smash. Anchor shot.
Make haste and retreat.
Maybe we're not doomed.
I don't even know where that landed.
Like your attitude.
It's fine, I guess. Oh, I don't like when these enemies are like massive and you can't actually.
Maybe
we're not.
My dead
My
body.
thoughts exactly.
Much appreciated.
Double spinning edge. Rolling smash. Anchor shot.
I know things are bad, so y'all better get your butts in gear.
Here we go. Oh, you can actually do combat correctly.
Why not?
Taste the pain. Super.
Oh, it went away right when I needed to be there.
Sure. Focus. Why not?
This thing is so big it takes one step and it's just not in position anymore to properly hit it.
And please consider healing. I really recommend you do.
Dragon! Like I'm going down with
I shall defend
Let's
you
give
to
him
the
the
last.
full treatment. Double spinning edge. Rolling smash. Anchor shot.
There we go.
Why not?
Indeed.
Stay still.
Blaze.
Double spinning edge.
Good
Rolling smash. Anchor shot.
You should accept.
Oh yeah, I don't have wind anymore.
Sure. For sure.
But that's actually not that bad though, seeing as how.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
I am gotcha. Double spinning edge. Rolling smash. Anchor shot. Ha!
Let us make use of it now.
Okay, I don't really need those.
Finally caught.
Blade.
Yeah.
Decadent
Is the
finale.
culmination of
Double spinning edge. Rolling smash. The enemy's element is now.
Analysis sensor.
breach. Shot. She cleansed.
What?
Blade.
What?
You're not done yet.
What? Okay. It just activated Beyblade mode. Beyblade.
This is not your place to fall. Rex.
Flash.
I feel better now.
Let me taste the pain.
I can't see.
Draw the enemy's attention this way.
You chose well.
Tide of battle flows.
Oh, okay.
Vex, pull yourself together.
Where I was like spinning in place, but like really slowly.
Y'all better get your butts in gear.
This is not your place to fall, Rex.
Foresight is merciful.
Now is the time.
You should accept healing when you can.
Quadruple slash.
Driver.
Good try.
Stay still.
Have my
Careful. And please consider healing.
Focus.
I really recommend you
Oh,
do.
missed that.
Maybe we'll get out
Like your attitude.
Swirling.
Everyone's getting psyched. Make your
There we go.
Maybe we'll get out of this alive after all.
Oh, just didn't topple it. Sadness.
Why not?
Eye up.
Whatever, it's basically dead. Ooh, that was a lot of experience. $5,000 experience. There's a part of me that wants to go back and equip that one thing that was like increase how much experience. Oh, of course the higher level one's the one that fought me. This one's only 68, but I don't feel like fighting a million of the same things. So still moving on with our lives.
Okay, bring it on.
What? Okay, bye. Oh, hey, there's a staircase. Hold on. That was weird. Like aggroed and then instantly de-aggroed. Was that a glitch? Okay, so the upstairs is just like not here. And I guess I was wrong. I guess this technically is a level since we've got things to fight. This one's even weaker now. Wait, they're like leveling down. It looks really cool though. I like the yellowy green effects. I spoke to one of my coworkers months back who loves Xeno 2 after he tried Xeno 1 and didn't like it, but the way this ending was structured here was really good, how they never directly reference Xeno 1. Because most people who played this would have never played Xeno 1. It allowed people to get into the series with Xeno 2 without being lost. That's fair. Yeah, it almost feels like not necessarily a direct like retcon, but like it's giving more. It's giving more and also introducing like a what if to the original game.
You're all mine.
What do we got? Photon chip? I think we already had those. Though, I mean, saying... it's hard to... I know that there's technically 3 games, not counting 3, because there's Chronicles 1, Chronicles 2, and Chronicles X. And I know that Chronicles X is like the super niche one, but... why is this here? Oh god, don't fall off. Then we have to go all the way around. Like, this floor was cut off from everything else. I just want to see what else is over here. Ah, nice. Now we have a way to get back up here now. But like, for a game that... I'm going to ignore X, just because, like I said, it's super niche. And it kind of falls outside of the storyline, technically. So it's like there's 2 games. There's 1 and there's 2. And because obviously 3 wasn't known about until very, very recently. Can we really say that Xenoblade at the time, could you really say it was a series to get into?
You're all mine.
At least that's kind of my view on it. Positon trip. Oh, that's what we've got on right now. Let's give you one since I'm going to be keeping you around. In case I need to use heals myself. .486, 616, F23. Okay, no, definitely not on you guys. So let's put them on 40. We'll put them on you guys because these guys get better stats. Oh, here we go. The photon chip will work for you. Okay, so that was just what was up here. Couple of chests, couple of upgrades. I knew I already had given... I know Pyra and Mithra have the same chip on at the moment, so that's why I didn't check her and just went ahead and gave them to the others. They planned Xenoblade 3 before they started 2's development? Interesting. The more you know. Actually, how close to... oh, quite a bit experience to... Well, not these 2. That if they're all giving about 5,000 experience... maybe I should fight them. We can give it... let you heal. We can give it a shot, I guess.
Stay on your toes.
It all depends. If they're all giving 5,000 experience, then we can try to get to level... at least 69, aka the best level.
I like your attitude. The enemy's element is now light.
Although this one's only 67, whereas I think the other one was level 69. So it might not... give as much, but I imagine it'll be similar. Ow. I got rear thrusted.
Yes. Healing halo. Now I'm fired up. We seem to be doing just fine. Blaze! Focus! It won't be that. Why not? You have my thanks.
Let us make use of it now.
I no longer live in fear.
Go for it.
Give me the order.
Draw the enemy's attention.
And now. Yes.
Not the rear thruster again.
Let's give him the
Your dreams a
double
reality.
spinning edge.
Come on, pick up the slack.
Nice.
Rolling smash. Take it easy.
There we go.
Quicken arts.
Double spinning edge. Anchor shot.
We can do it.
Hit it. No.
Blaze!
This will put the force in foresight.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome. I shall defend you to the last.
There we go.
Now,
You finally called.
Blade vortex.
Pulling sensor, that thing that, yep,
Rex, save yourself.
that annoying ability. It just like makes you spin.
Go in for their weakness.
Gotcha.
Things are bad, so y'all better get your butts in gear.
Oh, okay.
Not again, Rex. Fight.
The enemy's element is now
sucks.
dark.
this is not your place to fall, Rex.
Thanks.
I feel better now. Thanks,
Just
Morak.
give
I like how we
me more
both-
as well.
Truffle up.
Hey!
Maybe we'll get out of
spinning
this alive
edge.
after all.
Rolling smash. Go
Blaze!
for it.
Prepare yourself.
Why not?
Get up.
Nia, keep it together.
Blaze!
Hey, pay attention.
Oh, that thing is gone.
Done.
Don't give up on me. Everyone's getting sight.
It won't be that easy. Don't get them. I am come. The time to
Careful.
Out the juice.
Please consider healing.
That will never not be funny, despite it being really stupid.
Judgment.
Stand up and fight, Rex.
Thanks, Nia.
I shall defend you to the last.
Anchor shot.
Let us make use of it now.
Oh,
The
nice.
enemy's element
We're
is
healed.
fire.
Who needs spanking?
Why not?
It won't be
Double
that easy.
spinning edge. Rolling smash. Anchor shot.
You should explain your rescue
Leave
party.
it to me.
Oh, here.
Oh, that sucks. The stupid spin.
I won't
Ruined what I was going for there.
Now, we will not.
You can
Oh,
take
well,
those
those
are
are
two
two
rebels.
I like your
Much
attitude.
appreciated.
Double spinning
Won't be
edge.
that easy.
Got it.
Much appreciated.
Okay, 43. It's still a lot, though. If we fight one more, Nia and Mora can level up. And I think there was more back here. Xenogears and Xenosaga exist. You kind of have the origin story for the conduit and the civilization that became Moritha. Ah, gotcha. You know, I knew that the series were like, obviously it was all Xeno, but I didn't know if they actually were related or not in any way.
Do it like I showed you and we'll be okay.
Maybe
You put
we'll
your
get
feet
out
up
of this
over there.
alive after
All right,
all.
Gramps?
Hey, pay attention.
I guess that's what people are referring to when they're saying series then.
Let us make use of it. Why not? Everyone's getting sight.
Maybe we'll get out of this alive after all.
My thoughts exactly.
Don't get them. I am come. Hey! My dead body.
Double
Much
spinning
appreciated.
edge. Rolling smash.
Maybe we'll get out of
Anchor
this
shot.
alive after all.
Make haste and
My
retreat.
thoughts exactly.
Quicken
For
arts.
sure.
Yep.
Focus.
Why not? Why not?
I won't taste the pain.
Aqua
This is
wave.
where we prove ourselves.
This will be over. Make your
haste
dreams a
and retreat.
reality.
There we
Just
go.
let me know if you need assistance.
Sure.
Not on the side of it, though.
I'll show you why I'm the star player.
Double spinning edge.
I don't think I still am, but it's fine.
So, why not?
Who needs spanking?
Pyra.
I think that
Hit it.
fire
No.
be my sword.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Percival!
The enemy's eye.
Why
not?
I sense great anger.
I am come.
Be vigilant. We'll make your dreams
I
a
I shall
reality.
defend you to the last.
Whoa. What killed it? Wasn't it at like half HP and then it was just kind of dead? Okay, well, I mean, whatever. We got to level up. That's what I wanted. Actually, I think I'm close to level up now then. Yeah, if we fight like one more of them. And I think there actually was an extra one at the end. And I bet if I go back to the inn, I can make them level 70. Because I had one level up at the end. Oh, wait. Speaking of... Never did this.
It's coming to...
If you require backup, you know...
I feel I can go far.
I'll back you up, don't worry.
Oh, it's a 1% chance? Maybe that's what triggered. Maybe that is what triggered. $350. Yeah, $370.
Okie dokie. Yes, sir.
Alright, Fortitude, Electric Mastery. I don't know if we have Fortitude, but we should have Electric Mastery somewhere at least.
I'll take care of it.
Oh my god, it's Southern Lad.
Okay, understood.
Electric. That might be it, because we've been slowly getting rid of the generic ones. Yeah, that's fine. So the rest can just be whoever we decide to send.
I'll do it.
I imagine I'll fit right in.
From today, we're the bravest of the
Southern Lad. I love that he
I'll
just
head out
became like a meme. Alright, so one more of these guys, get Rex to level up. And then I'll try to go back and see if I can level up the others. And then I unlock the upper path, so... Oh, damn it. I thought it was a weaker one. Oh, wait. Whatever, doesn't matter. We'll get more experience this way.
Well done. Maybe not.
Break! My thoughts exactly. Topple them.
Make haste and retreat.
Ah, no sensor for you.
I'm finding it hard to care right now.
Don't get
It'll be fine.
I'm almost thinking I should swap out. If I plan on keeping...
Maybe we're not.
It won't be that
What's her face in?
Rolling smash.
I no longer live in fear.
Let us make use
We'll
of it
beat
now.
them. Go for it.
Maybe take out Wolfric since I've got her. That way I can bring Rock back. At least just have Wind for more combos. But then again, I can't actually break Wind easily because I don't have any ice.
Eagle Eye.
Sure, just give me the order.
Gotcha.
You chose well.
Rolling smash. Anchor shot. Ha!
This is the culmination. Brilliant shot.
Focus. Why
My
not?
dead
Why
bot.
not?
Armor fail. Yes.
The enemy's element is now fire.
One shot. Let me take it.
Fire.
I think the
I shall
fire
defend you
be
to
my
the
sword.
last, my lady.
There we go.
Combo, third stage. Max, awesome.
I sense a
Hey.
aura.
Be vigilant.
Chose well.
Mithra.
I should
Will
be
of the
able to
wisp.
make light work for them.
Well
Get to
done.
you. Taste the pain.
Wild roar.
Break.
Double spinning
Dreams a reality.
rolling smash. Anchor shot. Ha!
Let us make use of it now.
Ow.
Rex
fail.
Here.
Yes.
Grump said it best.
Judgment.
Say it ain't so.
Oh, I went away. Where's what's her face?
Don't give them a a moment's
Neo,
rest.
keep it together.
One shot, Rex. Let me take it.
Whirling
Gotcha.
dragon.
Ha!
Yes.
Stay still. Cattle driver.
Double spinning XP. Anchor shot.
Let's get
Come on.
yeah these out.
The enemy's element is now.
Try to get more experience, not experience, but more heals.
Wild roar!
See, Grumps? I'm getting better.
Nice.
Pulled through yet again.
And there was the level up, so now I'm
I thought you were
69.
sleeping.
Why not? Just give us the experience. The closer we can get to 70, the better.
Stay on your toes.
Maybe we'll get out of this alive after all.
My thoughts exactly.
Let us make use of it now.
Just knocking them down at the start is like my favorite thing to do. Oh, I'm stuck on its like drill thingy.
It
Why
won't
not?
be that easy.
Let's give him the
You have
full
my
treatment.
thanks. I've been waiting for you to see. Just give.
Double
I am
spinning
come.
edge.
Break.
Rolling smash.
My power
Eagle
goes
shot.
one more time.
Sure.
Can't see.
Yeah.
Blaze.
Yeah. Double spinning
Is the
edge.
culmination
Rolling
of years
smash.
of training.
Anchor shot.
Make haste and retreat.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Ha. Ha.
Quicken arms.
Why not?
The time to defend. In I go.
Double spinning edge.
Did I somehow evade the rear explosion? I think I did.
Stay
There's a
still.
reason why I am a special inquisitor. Rapid blow.
One
Nice.
shot.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Let me take it.
Gotcha.
Stay still. I'm all
Why
set.
not? Yeah.
Attack, please.
My dead body.
Or just spin.
Oh, here. I'm all set.
The enemy's element
Try
is now
some of this.
fire. Double spinning edge.
Blaze.
Rolling smash.
Well
Anchor
done.
shot.
Let me take it.
Finish your bet.
Oh, I hate when they're on the other side.
Quicken arms.
Takes so much longer
Let's
to
get rowdy.
get them. She got the heal off at least, so we're good.
One shot. Let me take it.
Don't get
Double spinning edge. Rolling smash. Anchor shot. Ha.
Azami finally
Why not?
come.
Yes.
Wolfrey.
No! Break you.
Go.
Third stage. Awesome.
I like that one. That was just fun to do.
Bridget.
Last, my lady.
Yeah.
Blaze.
I like your attitude.
Now.
Gotcha. Power spike.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Strong horn. Heavy hitter. Mid-throw.
Getting tired of waiting.
Ha. Double spinning edge.
There we go.
The
Rolling
culmination
smash.
of years
Anchor
of
shot.
training.
Go for it.
We will make your dreams a reality.
Incredible power knows no bounds.
Why not?
She died right at the end.
So
Don't forget it. Here, Bridget. We go together. Pride of the Empire
Water
emblazoned
reflect.
on our hearts.
Okay, moving on. And we already opened this. Have to oddly specifically click on it. There's another travel point up ahead. So I already went through this hallway. So I do want to try to go.
Must have sensed our skill.
What? What the? Oh.
Focusing on target.
Suddenly motorcycles. Just when you thought you saw the last of them, they can just appear.
Just give now.
Let's give him the full treatment.
Just give me the wheel.
Just let me know if you need it to get my
Ow.
Pay attention to me.
I'm on the floor, apparently.
My dead body. You have my thanks.
Double spinning edge.
Maybe we'll get out of this
Magnificent.
Won't be that easy.
Just give me the headset.
I mean, I guess it wouldn't be one of these streams without there being motorcycles.
Sure. Don't give them a
We
moment.
will make your dreams a reality.
My dead.
Yeah.
Now.
spinning speed, rolling smash. Anchor shot.
There we go. Lots of damage there. You'll love to see it.
This is the culmination of it. I am come.
Slowly grabbing all of these, don't mind me.
Yes, sure.
Remember when these guys were actually hard to fight and now we're just like destroying them?
Hit it.
Well
No.
done.
Photon edge.
Magnificent.
Why not?
Not bad, not bad, not bad. But seriously, where did they come from? It was just suddenly motorcycles. Sorry I've been gone. I've been making lots of food for tomorrow and today. Gotcha, no worries.
A new locale.
Ah, cool.
I've gained a new memory.
Alrighty. Let's check out this heart-to-heart real quick before I teleport out of here.
Malos is a powerful foe.
But we can't afford to give up now.
Indeed. If we give up hope here, there will be nothing left of Alrest.
That'd leave all the people we care about dead, and a whole bunch of innocent folk besides.
That worst possible outcome.
But we're not in this alone. Jin, the Torna guys, and everyone back on Alrest are counting on us.
We've run into all kinds of trouble on the way, but we've made it this far.
This may be the most formidable obstacle yet, but we can surpass it like any other.
When friends all together, nothing impossible.
This is it. This is our final battle. Let's show him what drivers and blades can do together.
Yeah!
I got some people had like a really exaggerated yeah, and others were just like, nah, here's just instant voice. Oh, cool. People getting some stuff right at the end. I know, right? Rip juicing the fruit does not make one final appearance. Oh, nice.
A new trick? Magnificent.
Y'all got some rings unlocked.
A new way is open to me.
I'll never stop growing.
Nice. Oh, and more trust. Nice. They done? They're done. Okay. Let's teleport real quick. Let's go back to Fonset, since it's the cheapest inn. Oh yeah, there's a heart-to-heart here too that I can do, now that we have everyone back. Let's get this one knocked out too. Juicing the fruit seems to be making a return. Oh my goodness.
Where do we go from here?
Hey, you weren't here before. Rex, take care out there. We'll be waiting for you. I will, and of course I'll come back. Well then, you can look forward to a big plate of aqua pearl pazza when you come home. Don't you dare let your auntie Corinne down now. Alright, let's do this heart-to-heart.
Coming to this place always calms me right down.
I know what you mean. It's so empty, in a good way.
They've got a good salvaging business going, but the place isn't bustling like Argentum. And they don't have a super developed primary sector like Gormott. If you just want to live out your days in peace, there's really no better place.
You talk like an old man sometimes. What do you think, Morag?
I would like to live here a while.
Oh, wasn't expecting that from you.
Seeing such hospitality has been a refreshing experience for me. It's lovely to learn how the common folk live. I quite agree. It's very different from staying at a city inn.
I guess you two are used to the high life, huh?
Are you so different yourself?
Since we left Tonto, we've been spending a lot of our nights roughing it up outdoors, huh?
Sure have. It was pretty tough when we were camping out, waiting for you lot in Oriah and Morardane. Always on our toes, thinking you might show up at any moment.
Oh my god, I saw the emotes you posted, a camel and like a tangerine.
Yeah, I don't miss those hungry camping days. We came pretty close to eating turters.
Let's not talk about that. It's painful to remember. Waiting in the port here was pretty all right, though.
Yeah, we could rest up in the ship at least.
It sounds like you've been through a lot. Stakeouts are one experience I would rather avoid.
Anyway, that's enough about the past. There was something I wanted to ask you, Morag. You've seen how smashing this place is, right?
Smashing.
I'm just worried that Morardain and Uriah might wind up fighting over it or something.
Not anytime soon, I should hope. If either nation were to make a move on these islands, it would be tantamount to a declaration of war. Morardain, at least, has no desire for such conflict.
Ah, right. Well, that's pretty reassuring, at least.
Turters.
Why are you so invested in the fate of these islands, anyway?
Because it's where Rex grew up, because there's no place like it in Alrest. I feel like they're both solid answers. Let's have him be sincere.
Because it's where Rex grew up. Ain't it natural to worry about your friend's hometown?
I suppose so.
As long as this place is safe, our chum can focus on the tasks he's got to do. Don't want to let other worries start creeping in to distract him, do I?
Real thoughtful, that is.
You said it. I'm the best.
Oh my god.
And he just had to go and ruin it.
But I feel like that's on point for the character. The true architect. We can all level up.
See, Gramps?
Oh, well, there we go.
Better.
We hit 70.
Really? I'm still getting stronger.
Oh, except for Moira, who's 71.
There is still much to learn.
Tora feels stronger.
And Zeke.
My incredible power knows no bounds.
There we go. We hit the level that you guys wanted me to be for the final boss. I did not expect Rex to be able to level up already. He must have just been short of having more experience. I know, but level 69. I know, rip the meme level. Oh, Rex, let's go visit the grave. But we only just went. Is there something special you wanted to do there? I just had something that I wanted to ask your parents about. We didn't get much time before, so I wanted to talk to them properly this time, you know? Oh, she's got a good attitude, that one. Make sure you take good care of her, Rex. Yeah, I will.
Good morning. I hope it didn't snore or anything.
Well, I guess we have to do that now.
Slept like a baby.
Do I remember how to get there? I think it's this way. I know, right? Rest in peace, level 69. Also, wow, I was right. We're out here being spiritual while everyone else is talking about 69. Ah, here we go. We'll take another heart-to-heart.
Well, Pyra, did you manage to talk to them?
I did. We had a pleasant chat.
What did you talk about?
Everything that's happened since I met you. And I told them not to worry, because I'm going to do everything in my power to look after you.
I'm sorry, what? I can look after myself, thank you very much.
I think not. If you go off on your own, you'll just get yourself into trouble.
Already bickering like you're a married couple, eh?
Hey, Gramps.
Couple? But really, I didn't mean to.
It was just a joke.
No, it totally wasn't.
Besides, you have to have that sort of mettle to deal with Rex.
Come on, Azurda, cut it out.
Anyhow, we've done what we have to here, right? Time we should be getting back.
Oh, we're leaving already? Can't we talk for a little more?
Oh, we can do that when we get back, can't we?
That's true. But the two of us rarely get the opportunity to talk alone like this.
I'm not sure you can say alone when we've got Gramps tagging along.
Hey, this old fogey getting in the way. You want me to shove off?
Clearly, but he's gonna say no.
No one's telling you to shove off, Azurda. Stop being such a child.
Youth is a beautiful thing.
All right, what was it you wanted to talk about?
Ooh, do you miss your mom and dad? Have you always sent money home? let's just be poignant. Poignant? You know what I'm trying to say. My brain is not processing the word right now. If you remember, the Architect mentioned that there were 3 core crystals, Aegises, but one disappeared. If you go to the Definitive Edition, you can see Alvis wearing a core crystal on his necklace. Really? I guess that would make sense, but at the same time it doesn't, because that would imply that the 3 of them would be able to, like, because Alvis said that he was basically ether, like he was like a manifestation of ether in the first game. But that's not how these 2 are, or at least they don't. Neither Pyra nor Malos have ever made a line similar to that. So I feel, if anything, it's a weak connection. But I can kind of see. But I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna be poignant and ask, do you miss your mom and dad?
I don't really know. What makes you ask?
Well, I'm a blade, so I don't really know much about parents. I was wondering what it's like to have them.
I'm not sure how to explain it. All I know about my parents is what Gramps and Auntie Corinne have told me. Honestly, I have hardly any memory of them myself. It doesn't really feel real.
Isn't that sort of sad?
Not sad, exactly. I've just never really thought much about them.
Oh. I see.
I mean, it's Gramps and the villagers who've looked after me this whole time. They're my family. Everyone in the villages. And when you've got all these mums, dads, brothers and sisters, it's kind of hard to feel sad, you know?
The downside to a big family is that you can't go a day without getting an earful from someone, eh?
Hey, give it a rest. What? What's so funny?
Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. I just couldn't help but admire your way of thinking. I'd love to have a family as big as yours, Rex.
What are you talking about, Pyra? You're already part of the family.
So can we take this as a confession of love? Very bold of you to do so in front of your parents, my boy.
What? Rex, hold on a second.
No, that's not what I was trying to say. You, Nia, Morag, Zeke, and Tora2, all of you, you're all family to me. So there's no reason to feel sad or lonely. That's what I'm trying to say.
So much for the boy having backbone. Sorry, Pyra, this one's going to be hard work.
Well, that's all right. I've got a surprising amount of patience.
Oi, what are you two going on about? Jeez.
That's the first time they've used oi in this game. I feel like it is. I don't feel like I've heard that before. Oh, we got a thing for that.
Let's see what I can do with this.
There we go. And yeah, no, I didn't forget that Alvis said that he was the computer aboard the space station. But if anything, having these guys also be a computer, I don't know. I'm not a fan of how they're integrating that. The supercomputer that manages to decide where... Right. Then when Definitive Edition came out, they replaced the necklace, show that he is the missing Aegis. Right, but Definitive Edition, did it come out before or... Well, it would have to have been after this game, if they did that, unless they were already planning that far ahead. I keep pressing the wrong button, I swear to God. Trying to get back to the warp menu. I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of after two. Yeah, no, I just feel like it's kind of a clumsy connection that they're making after the fact, just to have more tie-in with the first game. Wall control panel. It's going to summon more motorcycles. If you open this door, there will be no turning back. Falling in battle will mean restarting from the title screen. The game will be saved before the final battle begins. Yeah, why not? Cutscene time. Is this another like 2-hour cutscene?
Malos.
Just in time for the final act, boy. I've saved you the best seats in the house. I sounded just like Akos for a moment there.
Akos is dead, you bastard. So is Petroka. And Jin.
Figured as much.
Is that all?
What? You want me to weep and deliver a eulogy? What good would that do? They all desired oblivion, and now they've achieved it. Least I can do is send them off with a smile.
Malos, is this really what you want?
Huh?
Is this what you want? Malos?
I don't understand the question.
You must understand by now that none of this is your own will. You have to see all of this came from Amalthus.
Even if that's true, so what? And don't give me some weak-ass crap about how I should repent or whatever.
Why don't you want to hear the truth?
Here's the thing. I don't give a rat's ass what you think, brat! So blades become titans, and titans give life to humans. Honestly, who even gives a damn? They can become whatever they want. But that man, he'd lost everything. He no longer wanted anything. He didn't even want to live anymore. And despite that, his life was the one thing he hadn't lost. Because he couldn't!
The thought of you forgetting me, it's like one heart is being ripped in two.
Words can be a curse. That curse was what kept him tied down here. A wretched tale, isn't it? This whole world is a wretched place.
Do not forget that you too are a part of that world. If it were not for you, for Amalthus, both Jin and Laura's lives may have taken quite different paths.
Exactly. That's exactly it. You've gotten smarter with age, huh? I'm a wretched being too. A hideous monster, far beyond saving. So, let's end this now.
Don't you feel anything? Father's sadness, the world he longed for.
How could I? That isn't my role in this world.
This man, does he mean to?
Oh, it has a tail.
Come at me, kid! Come, my partner! Give me all you've got. You better show me all of it! The extent of your will! Show me why you're here in this world!
I'm getting Jubileus vibes from Bayonetta.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Great, in I go! I can take care of myself.
Oh my god, the walk to over. You know what this reminds me of? The room where you fight. I can't remember his name. The leader of Mechanis. I'm gonna go over here to get as much on the side as I can.
Double spinning edge. Rolling smash.
Maybe we're not.
Yes. Who needs spanking?
My thoughts exactly.
Eggle, thank you.
Yeah. Why not?
Focus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well done.
Spinning
Now's
in.
the time.
Rolling smash. Anchor shot.
Come on.
Quadruple
Submit
slash.
to the darkness.
Blade combo, third stage. Magnificent.
Bridges.
Oh, they had a much shorter.
With the power of friendship.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
This is where we prove ourselves.
One with Pyra.
There we go.
Waiting for you to see that.
Let us make use
This'll
of it
be
now.
over before they know
Why
what's
not?
done.
You're in for some pain.
Double spinning edge. Rolling smash. Anchor shot.
Ow.
Try some
Steam bomb.
Aqua wave.
Grab these if I can.
You're in for
Why
some
not?
pain.
Focus.
Why not?
Stay still.
Ha! Double spinning edge. Rolling smash. Pyra.
I think this
Go for
now
it.
take it
See what
easy
fire
now.
can do.
There we go.
Combo, third stage. Mag, awesome.
Why not?
Just skip. I am come.
Mithra.
This is the combination of
Ooh,
fear
flashing
and
lights.
freedom.
Why though?
Double spinning
I
edge.
shall defend you to the
Rolling
last,
smash.
my lady.
Anchor shot. Ha!
Make haste and
My
retreat.
power flows as one with Pyra.
The giant orbs.
Why not?
Eye up.
There's my extra 200 health that I had come in.
I won't stop.
Gotcha.
Taste the pain.
Aqua wave.
Double spinning edge. Rolling smash.
Sure.
Anchor shot. Ha!
Make haste and retrieve it.
Who needs spanking?
Why not?
Indeed. Quicken arts.
Ha! Why
I'm
not?
on to you.
Much obliged. Pyra.
Just give me the
Hit it.
order.
No.
My flames strike true.
Guess we'll do this again.
Combo, third stage. Mag, awesome.
Egeo.
Relax, Bridget.
Going
I'll
for
take
the
it from
weakness.
here.
Mithra.
Like you won the moment you
I'll
called
make
on
sure
me.
I shall defend you to the last,
I
my
won't
lady.
set.
Oh, I don't know where those things fell, if they even did. Oh,
I'll wipe you punks
My power
out!
flows as one with
wait, can I even hit him when he's over there? I don't think I can.
X-Star!
Oh, he shot things out. I see, I see.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Wait, can I hit him now?
This should be enough for you!
Oh, here we go.
Focus.
Sort of.
Why not?
It's not really making the hit sound, but
Double spinning edge. Rolling smash. Anchor shot. Ha!
Make haste and retrieve it.
Yeah!
Quicken arts.
Why
One
not?
shot.
I hear the things land, but I don't know where they're landing.
Gotcha. Double spinning
I'm on
edge.
in.
Ow.
Rolling smash. Yes. Anchor shot. Ha!
Let us make use of it now.
Ha!
Oh.
The enemy's
Just
element
give
is
me
now
answer.
water.
Try some
Apparently this just kind of appears
Haste to your light.
in the middle of the fight.
Relax,
Why
Bridget.
not? Why not?
Take it from here.
Indeed.
Don't get them a moment's
Well, it's a good thing we fought like 50 of these.
I owe you one.
Breaking wave.
We will make your dreams a
Double
reality.
spinning edge.
Finally calm.
Yes. Rolling smash. Anchor shot.
You should accept healing when
Stay
you
still.
can.
Oh, they're over there. Why?
Quicken arts.
What? Why not?
I won't sack.
Can you just...
The enemy's eye
Hey,
is beautiful.
pay attention to me.
Don't give up on this.
And good luck.
Blade combo, third stage. Mag, awesome.
Bridget. None can withstand my
Good on
flame.
I'm on to you.
Topple up.
Rex.
My
power
power
flows as one with Pyra.
You want to take it easy now.
Finally got something right.
Magnificent.
Why not?
I shall
Nice.
defend you to the last, my
The
lady.
pain.
Aqua wave.
Egeo.
Okay, he's back to being forward. I think what... Okay, so when he goes back, I can only assume...
That's exactly it.
Oh, rude.
Get them. I am come.
Why not?
Let us make use
Double
of it now.
spinning edge. Rolling smash. Anchor shot. Ha!
That he summoned something.
Revitalize.
Good on you.
Why not?
Blame Halo.
Percival.
We're gonna
Now
need a
is
lot
the
of luck on our
time.
side.
Shut up!
Double spinning edge. Rolling smash. Anchor
You should accept healing when you
Don't give up on me.
I will just do this, I guess.
Here, open wide.
I was hoping she would switch to water, but
Eclectic! Bridget! Show Lady Morag!
Yeah! Double spinning edge! Anchor shot!
Well! And now! Healing Halo!
Nah,
Quick
I can keep going.
hey, good heal.
Focus!
Why not?
Maybe we'll get out of this alive after all.
Double spinning edge! Rolling smash!
I'll handle it.
Anchor shot!
Make haste and retreat.
I won't set.
Gotcha!
If you lose,
Why not?
everything will disappear.
Just
Then you'd better bring your
There we go. I wanted that.
Gotcha!
focus.
Why not?
One shot.
Ha!
Let me take it.
Hit it!
No.
No!
Taste my power.
More elements we can get on there, the better.
Percival!
Now is the time.
Going for the weakness. Me.
Ha! Double spinning edge! Rolling smash!
Decadent
Anchor shot!
finale.
Ha!
Oh,
Time to hit them where it hurts.
so many flashing lights. I don't like the flashing lights.
Why not?
Finally got something right.
You're in for some pain.
Photon Eclipse! Blade!
Oh, is there a cutscene? There is a cutscene. Welcome back, Robin.
You're not burning anyone today.
My lady!
Dromark!
Don't trouble yourself. It's nothing.
Can you still not see? Stop the artifice, Malos!
See what, brat? The world's never gonna change if that's all you got.
I did like that. They were showing all the leaders, kind of like
I will change it.
making sure their people were safe before
That's the
them.
reason we've come all this way.
Why don't you just let it go? Who do you think you're doing this for?
I'm doing it for myself. If it helps put smiles on people's faces, helps them live their lives together, then that's my role in this world! Jin told me to take care of you. In his place, you know. Jin never wanted to die. He just wanted to connect with you. He did it because you showed him a path.
And how many people died because of it? You'd forgive him just like that?
Forgiving isn't that easy, but that's just the world we live in. We need to find a way forward within that world. Even you used to think like that once!
Today, we use our power to fell a god.
Really?
Then seize our destiny.
Hurry. The time is nigh.
I can't tell if that added or took away from that scene.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Oh, hold on.
And stay true to
There
your
we go.
disciplines.
I'll show you the end of the world. With
I'm
iron.
finding it hard to carry.
Hold on.
Is the
It'll be
thunder
fine.
of justice.
We can turn it around.
Let me just get back to my little corner where I was.
Siren Buster.
It must be that.
Oh, rip Nia.
Things are bad, so y'all better get your butts in gear.
I think they got knocked back somehow.
Focus. Maybe we'll get out of this alive after all.
I like your
Just double checking
attitude.
nothing spawned.
Time to defend and
Right
double
now.
spinning
Take
it.
it. We're
Left
stuck.
rolling smash.
Anchor shot.
We can do it.
Wait, did it take off all of my orbs that I had on him?
I like your attitude.
Or are those orbs still there?
Raging
Relax,
tiger.
Bridget. I'll take it from here.
Just give me now. Jaguar slash.
Breaking wave.
Focus.
Why not?
Finally called.
Yes.
Stay still.
Double spinning edge.
Rescue
Rolling
smash.
Anchor shot.
Take it easy now.
Will not fall here.
Oh,
Quick arts.
can I get that? Oh, good.
I'll wipe you punks out.
I shall defend you to the last.
Scar.
Farewell.
Bridget. To arms, Lady
Oh, God.
Margaret. Just give me the order.
They're really bright.
Much now.
Still.
Will o' the wisp.
Truly
Shut up.
lamentable.
Anthropos.
My power flows as one with Blaze.
Ow.
It's getting tough. Nia, keep
Get up,
it
please.
together.
Hard to carry.
Thanks.
Don't give up on me.
I think all those other orbs I had are not on anymore.
You must be more careful. Rest a while.
Don't give them
We're
a
gonna need a
moment's
lot of
rest.
left on our side.
Gotcha. Why not?
Indeed.
You're in for some pain.
Will o' the wisp.
That's really unfortunate.
Hand up if anyone needs.
Oh,
Fail.
We're gonna need a lot of left on our
why do they stand so far back? That's the question.
Yes. Breach shot. This is not your place to fall, Rex.
Things are bad, so summon. Y'all better get your butts
I shall defend you to the last.
You have my thanks.
Ha! Ha! Anchor shot.
Okay, there's a heal at least.
You're in for some pain.
Break.
Yeah! Yeah!
Try some of this.
Rolling smash. Anchor shot. Ha!
Make haste and retreat.
Midnight mist.
Now I'm fired up.
Oh, I keep hearing the things land and they just aren't over here anywhere.
Well done.
I'm in front of it, aren't I?
Maybe we're not.
Quadruple
I like
slash.
your
I'm
attitude.
finding it hard to carry.
I'll wipe you
Don't give
punks
up on
out.
me. Nim.
I shouldn't make things like these.
Ha! Go for it.
Mother Nature, give us your blessing.
I shall defend
keep
you
your
to
heads
the
up.
last.
Ow.
I shall drown you with my power. Blade combo. Third step. Awesome.
Bridget.
Shut
To
up.
arms, Lady Morag. Just
Yeah.
give me the order.
Slow
Now.
down.
Healing. Will o' the wisp.
Let's give him the grand smash.
Let us make use of
Oh,
it
we're a
now.
little off. We need to get
You're in
back.
for some pain.
Oh, give me this.
My
Ow.
dead body.
What do we
You
do?
have my
Make
thanks.
haste and
Just
retreat.
give
No
me
way.
heads up. Taste the pain.
Die.
Why not?
Indeed.
Ha! Mithra.
One moment to call on me.
Double spinning edge. Rolling smash. Anchor shot. Ha!
You should accept healing when you can.
Well done.
Ah, here we go.
Maybe we're not doomed.
My thoughts
Oh, I
exactly.
can't. I couldn't be healed there.
Get your butts in gear. Shall I turn up the flames?
Blade combo. Third stage. Awesome. I shall defend you to the last.
Much obliged.
Try some of this.
Rolling smash. Anchor shot.
Draw the enemy's attention. Make them want to retreat.
Oh, here we go.
Why not?
HP potions becoming in clutch.
Now is the time.
Double spinning edge. Anchor shot.
Come on, pick up the slack.
Blade!
Why not?
Quicken arms!
Okay, this side is better. They land right in front of me here.
Much appreciated.
Submit to the darkness.
Blade combo, third stage. Magnificent.
You're in for some
Draw
trouble. The enemy's attention this way.
Double spinning edge.
Keep going. Well. Whirling dragon!
Why not?
Okay.
Fire. Yes. Blaze!
No, you can't. I'm not attacking here.
Enough for you.
I'm all set.
Gotcha.
Taste
Hit
the
it.
pain.
No.
Aqua wave.
You're mine.
Blaze!
Magnificent.
Why not?
Sure.
So, who needs spanking?
Or at least I can't. I have to be like all up on him.
Unexpected.
Oh, well, there he's invincible.
The enemy's element is now
Blaze! You can take it easy now.
He's still invincible or not? Okay, no, he's not.
This is the thunder of
Why not?
justice.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
Rolling smash.
Siren
Anchor
Buster.
shot.
Let us make use of it.
Oh, what's her face died? Damn it. I have to deal a lot of damage here.
I apologize deeply.
Star first.
Magnificent.
It's up to you, Morag.
Oh, and she doesn't have an. Oh, yes, she does. She has water
I won't hold back.
and fire.
Burst.
Let's keep it up.
Magnificent.
Really sad she died right there.
Gotcha.
Magnificent.
It's up to you, Morag.
Very
To
well.
me.
Magnificent.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, it did break it. Whew.
And another one.
Magnificent.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Mag. Elemental burst.
There we
It's up
go.
to you, Morag.
Very well.
How'd you like that? Magnificent.
And another one.
Magnificent.
Hit it. No.
Gotcha.
Got him.
It's up to you, Morag.
Very
me.
well.
Magnificent.
See ya. That was a lot of EXP.
Here I go.
Yeah.
Is that a black hole?
Let's get this done, so we can move on.
For the future.
Did they attack the crystal? That's what it looked like. Yeah. Went for the weak spots. Well, sort of. It's still whole as far as I can tell.
This is the last gift I can offer you. The rest is up to you, my children. It's been fun, kid.
Malos.
If only I'd met you sooner. Just think of the worlds I might have seen. But even so...
If I had been your driver, all of this...
Kids say the damnedest things. There was only one driver for me. All... in all, it wasn't so bad.
Malos.
Looks like he's finally found it. Lady Moray. A meaning to his life. Indeed. Frankly, I'm a little jealous. After all, most people go their whole lives without finding theirs. I wonder if I'll find mine.
You've got one already, haven't you? And if what you've got isn't enough for you, well, you can always leave things to the next generation.
You've got a point. Surprisingly enough.
What's going on?
That's... What's happened? At this rate, all of Elysium will collapse. What? Since the conduit disappeared, the power holding Elysium together was cut off. What's gonna happen when it crumbles? Not... Everything above this point will either orbit the planet or be flung into space by centrifugal force. However, everything below this point, the World Tree itself, will fall apart on top of Alrest.
No, that can't. The impact would destroy.
There has to be a way to stop it! Mithra, please! Mithra!
There is one way. Just one way to prevent it. 5 stories down, from here, there's a control room for the correction boosters. If we can fire the booster jets and accelerate the whole world tree beyond escape velocity.
Look, I haven't got a clue about boosters or velocities, but I'm gathering that we gotta get there, and fast.
Okay, 5 floors down. Let's hurry.
Azurda, Poppy.
Hmm? What did you say?
Poppy could not possibly.
Please. You're the only ones I can ask.
But...
Poppy, you promised, didn't you?
That below belt.
Please.
You're a real piece of work.
Everyone else is going to be safe, but she's probably not going to come with. Is what I'm getting out of this. Well, not probably, because the promise was basically for Poppy to destroy her. That makes sense. She doesn't want any of the others to know. Oh, I would not trust that bridge.
What is this?
Ships. Is this a port?
Welcome to the Pillar of Autumn.
Mithra? What are you doing there? Where's the control room? Mithra! You can't mean...
I'm sorry.
All right, she would be the control room because he gave her all control of this place.
This was the first lie I ever told you.
Mithra!
The only way to stop the World Tree's collapse is to use the last of Ion's power and annihilate the World Tree. I'm sorry, it is the only way. You all need to use one of those escape vessels and get as far away as possible.
What? The last of Ions? Mithra! What are you doing? It'll be fine, right? You'll deal with the World Tree, then come back, right? Wait! Just wait, I'll come with you! Damn it! There's not enough wire! I got it! Poppy? Poppy?
It's not okay. Poppy cannot.
What do you mean you can't?
Poppy made promise. Mithra say that Rex for sure ask Poppy. Say not help Rex, no matter what.
What kind of promise is that? Please, I'm begging you. All you gotta do is take me over there. The rest of you can just...
Rex.
Come on. Please. She's right there.
Rex.
Gramps.
Sometimes a man must know when to let go.
Why? Why?
Do it for her, Rex. Do as she asks.
Gramps!
Chum, how long are you planning on being a baby? She's the girl you love. You got to accept her decision. That's what being an adult means.
Rex, I am so thankful that I've met all of you.
Rex! Mithra!
Rex!
The core crystal.
You'll be fine. Without me now.
Mithra! Mithra!
Hello there. I hope you'll help me. Rex, I'm so glad to have met you. Our time together was short, a fraction of my long years. But it's been warmer and brighter than any time I can remember before. You shone a light on my melancholy path. You showed me the way.
Wait, how do they know how to operate these? Surely they're nothing like what they have on Alrest. Plot hole? Question mark. All right, we've got Cortana. Get us out of here.
Thank you for that, Rex. Thank you for that gift of light.
So tell me, how was it being alive?
Do you really want to know? Well...
Are they still in space? Because they'd totally be dead if that was the case. Wait a minute.
Gramps?
You know, I think this form does suit me best.
Gramps!
We're heading down. Everybody grab onto something.
Cloud Sea is...
The Titans are... gone.
I can't believe it. Is everyone dead?
We were too late. At the land of Mortha.
So there's nothing left of the world but ruins?
We're crossing that rift.
Look!
Wow, the other ones are so much bigger than he is.
The Titans.
They're joining with the land. It's true. I think I see what Klaus meant by restoring the world.
Gramps? So Elysium was here all along.
You know, Rex, I think you're right.
We're finally here.
Is that the end, or is there more? Just a black screen. Nope, that is possibly the end. There's the space on the left tells me there's gonna be like pictures or something's gonna probably show up over here. Let me catch up with chat while the credits start, and then I'll start giving my usual. I don't want to come on screen just in case something does show up here on the left, because then part of me will be covering it. Suddenly Harry Potter, and wait, they're gonna form Pangea? I mean, that's kind of, I guess they were all joining to becoming like one land, and maybe that's the land that we're gonna be exploring come Xenoblade Chronicles 3 here in a few months. Oh yeah, I figured it's gonna be post credits, but I'm just not sure if we're gonna get anything during the credits, because why would you right align the credits and not have something on the left side? I guess you can say that everything is ruined. Get out. The others are bigger, you say. Yes. I know, right? Just suddenly Malos. He probably had the absolute best voice acting in this entire game. Like, he was always on point, and I appreciate him for that. I would say him. Jin wasn't too bad, and Echoes was good too, as far as the voice actors go. They gave all the villains the good voice acting. Rex looked back at the explosion. Not very cool of him. I know, right? Cool guys don't look at explosions. What's wrong with it? Square Enix, really? I did not expect Square Enix to be involved with this. Poppy will return, potentially. I mean, she's just a robot, basically. And so Xeno 2 gang joined the New World to confront Xeno 1 gang and have war, so Xeno 3 happens. Hooray! Nia and Mark for you were really good. Nia wasn't too bad. Now there was Morag. But I feel like the villains were definitely the better of the bunch. Like the absolute best of the... Okay, I'm just going to come back on screen because there's nothing's happening here. The absolute best of the voice acting was definitely... was definitely the best. Square Enix did all the character portraits for the Torna game. Oh, that would explain why they were definitely a different art style. So that would make sense. It did kind of have a more Kingdom Hearts-esque vibe to it. But anyways, yeah, this has been Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Blind. We're here at the end. I'm not going to lie. The final boss was significantly easier than I was expecting. Like... that whole end segment was a lot easier than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a lot more difficult. Like, Jin was a much more annoying and frustrating boss fight. Oh my god, and freaking Amalthus, for sure. They realigned the credits so your face cam can fit nicely. Yeah, right? They did me a solid here. I don't really know this decision to align the credits. It's kind of strange, but it's fine. Maybe they're going for something more cinematic. But anyway. Oh, I was right. They are going to play stuff over here on the left. Okay, I go away for a second. But I'll still keep talking. Although it looks like it's just cutscenes from... That took a long time for that to start playing. I guess they were waiting for the song to change. So I didn't see who it was. I think it was Raph. Was like, yeah, Rex goes back to his regular costume there at the end, which is rather unfortunate because the other costume was so much better. But it makes sense since they're no longer bonded. How he was still alive once she removed the core crystal is a little up in the air because obviously his heart had been pierced by Jin's sword. So unless she somehow repaired it, which I don't know how that would be possible, but whatever, story shenanigans, he should technically not be alive. But yeah, cheesy but surprisingly good song at the end of Xenoblade staple. That's fair, that's fair. So, thoughts on the game now that we've gone ahead and completed all of it. So, as a standalone title, so not comparing it to the first game, which I know is what a lot of people want me to do, and I will, don't worry. But as a standalone title, I'd probably rate it a solid 6 or 7 out of 10. It wasn't bad. I feel like the story pacing could have been better for sure, because a lot of the narrative did get backloaded. So like there was so much at the end that we had to like absorb, and there was a lot less like, I don't want to say action, there was a lot less like playtime at the end. Versus the first part of the game, where it was like a decent mix of cutscenes and also of actually playing the game, which I appreciated. And now it wasn't nearly as bad as say what Tales of Arise did, where it was just exposition upon exposition by basically every single character. So at least I can appreciate that, because I've definitely experienced worse as far as backloaded narratives. Character-wise, I mean, there were plenty of lovable characters. Like, I loved Morag, I loved Bridget. Nia was okay. Rex as an MC, I feel I still stand by Rex as a pretty weak main character. He didn't really feel like he had a massive impact. He didn't have any impact on me whatsoever. Between Pyra and Mythra, you guys know that I preferred Mythra. I liked her more direct style versus Pyra kind of being the more quiet, shy one. But yeah, you expect me to give it a 2 out of 10? No, it wasn't. No. This isn't bad by any means, and I know that I gave the game a hard time as we were going on, but that was just me doing a live critique. Like, there were plenty of aspects of this that were by far extremely frustrating, and a lot of it comes down to the combats. The combat by far is the weakest thing in this game, but that goes for the first game as well. I felt the same way. Story-wise, I don't feel like the story was nearly as good as the first game. The first game had a significantly better story. Like, there's no comparison. Xenoblade 1's story was so much better than this one's, because this one was kind of hard to follow at times. And part of it came from the narrative all being backloaded. They did try to tie it into the first game. Oh, that core crystal's glowing. They did try to tie it back into the first game. And I kind of appreciate that they did that, but I don't know if I like how they did it. Well, I'm kind of just watching this cutscene. Are they actually here, or is this just like them saying goodbye? Like, more proper? Based on reactions, I think they're actually there. Final chapter, and thus boy met girl. You know, the irony here is that I was about to say, I'm kind of glad that in contrast to Xenoblade 1 that had the happy ending, that this one was going for more bittersweet ending, and then they kind of ruined it there at the end with those two still being alive. Nintendo and Monolith Soft are the authors of the software for the purposes of copyrights, all rights reserved. Oh, do we get a new intro scene or a new menu screen like we did in the first game after we beat the game? Okay, hold on. I'm going to pause it there then before I continue. I'm going to come back on screen now. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Yeah, so between this game and the first game, I give story 100% to the first game by far, because like I said, the narrative being so backloaded on this one, not my favorite way of telling a story. I know it's a way to do it, not the first game I've played that's done it, and it did a better job than other games that have done it. I'm looking at you, Tales of Arise. I know I've said that a few times, but the ending of Tales of Arise, the back part of that game is just not well. There's a data mine that gives what they say there. That doesn't surprise me. But yeah, and damn it, the game beat me to it. This game not ending on that bittersweet note that they were kind of going for, I'm actually upset they did that. But like, great, Rex got his happy ending, and everything's fine with him. He gets to live with both of them, or whichever one he chooses to go with. But I don't know, that bittersweet ending I feel like it would have fit the narrative of the story just a little bit better. But whatever, hands up in the air, I suppose. It's a decision the writers decided to go with. So based on that ending that we got here, my understanding is that the world that, but no, because they said that was a different dimension. Because I was going to say, like, the world that Xeno 1 took place in was like below the clouds, seeing like a different area besides Borothea. Because that was the kind of the impression I was getting with all the Titans kind of joining with the land. But the whole alternate dimension thing kind of tosses that up in the air, so it's hard to, I don't know, it's hard to really say. This is why I don't like multiverse theory, because it opens up too many questions, too many plot holes that don't have a proper answer, and it feels like a cop-out on the developer's end, but it is what it is. Music-wise, comparing this game to the first game, there were a lot of tracks in this game that I really, really liked. Some of the fighting music was fantastic, but in general, music I'm going to give to the first game as well. There were plenty of tracks that I loved in the first game that I can still like hum in my head, and it's not nearly the same as in this one. It also just felt more epic to me in what the first game brought musically versus what this game had. It wasn't bad though. It definitely wasn't bad, and I feel like that's something that Xenoblade does really, really well. Is definitely music for sure. Area design, for the most part, this game kind of suffers from the Wind Waker thing, where it's like there's a lot of like everything's separated because it's all floating islands. And so it results in a much more empty feeling world as opposed to the first game. So I'm glad that in the next game, it looks like we're back to actual land. So we kind of have that more look at this grand area type of vibe versus what this one had. And that's one of the issues I had with Wind Waker 2. It's like you have this vast ocean with all these islands, but there's nothing really there because most of the time is just spent going between places. Biggest qualm, and I already said this a little bit ago, biggest qualm with this game, though, is by far the combat. I did not enjoy the combat in this game at all. Lowest point. It was definitely more interactive than the combat in the first game. And I think part of it was that the first game kind of gave you everything from the start as far as what you can and can't do, and then you just kind of slowly built on those through the Monado arts in the first game, whereas in this one things were kind of periodically given to you. Like you were given the ability to have like a topple, and then you were given the chain attack down the line, and then like being able to switch out your different blades, things like that. So you kind of had to like work for it, but it also felt so much slower pace, and it makes the combat at the start of the game feel really, really bad. So I don't think that was a great way to do it. Now, my concern is that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 looks like it's taking 2's battle system or something very close to it. So I hope they at least tweak it to not make it nearly as tedious. Biggest disappointment, though, was how much of HP sponges literally every single enemy was. Like, it just wasn't fun to fight things because even random field enemies just had HP for days. I get some people love super long, drawn-out combat. I personally don't. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And that's also why, like, when I play Don't Starve together by myself, I use the single-player mod. It's like, I don't want to spend all this time just mashing the same button over and over again just because they decided to give this thing so much HP for no real reason. I can't say that that was ever a frustration I had in the first game. There were other things I didn't like about the combat in the first game, and you can go watch my review of that over on Twitch, but it was never that. So while the combat in the first game was also my least favorite thing like it is in this game's is by far worse. Let me see here. I am biased, but I definitely like that song as one of the best tensions and high stakes songs. A Tragic Decision is fantastic. I'm also partial to Engage the Enemy. That's probably one of my favorite songs for like a game in general. I loved Engage the Enemy in the first game. I don't know the names of the songs in this game because I didn't look up any of the OST because I didn't want any spoilers. So like one of my favorite songs in this game was the early game combat music with like the little piano inside of there. I loved that one. I think the final boss music was also pretty solid. So I can give it that. And if I go back and listen to the soundtrack, I can point out the songs I really liked, but I don't know their names off the top of my head. I'm glad Xeno 3 is going back to the Be-joined world with areas inspired and pulled from the previous two games. Yes, I am also grateful for that. It looks like it might even... I don't know, are they abandoning the multiverse theory? Because it does look like they're using assets from both the first and the second game, which technically wouldn't be possible if they're in different universes. Universes. Engage the Enemy slaps so hard. Yes. I loved that. But I'm also a sucker for the more like that added dramatical effect to music. PNF 300. Wait, what is a PNF 300? I have no idea. Should be a joined singular world now. I guess we'll see. So my takeaway is that these two worlds supposedly happened. These two games, these two stories happen side by side. So we've got Shulk and Rex's adventures happening simultaneously. And so that would make sense that things are kind of going to be cohesive come the next game. So there wasn't so much a time skip so much as we have the universe skip. Someone had said something in chat that I read it but I wasn't reading chat yet. So let me go back and see. It was about the Hyentia and the Gormati. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Oh, okay, so it's what I literally just said. As Xenoblade 1 and 2 happen at the same time, they end at the same time together. Both worlds are speculated to come together at the end thanks to Klaus. That's why there were no Gormati on the original and no Hyentia in 2, but in 3 they're both there because of said speculation. Okay. So basically, I guess I read that. It didn't fully process that I read that. I saw something about Gormati and Hyentia. Which, yeah, would explain why they're both in the next game. And depending on what the time skip is, maybe both Shulk and Rex will make an appearance, or the whole cast of both will make an appearance at some point. Who knows? We know Melia's making an appearance. I think they accidentally actually put in the subtitles that Melia was the one talking on the character that we all basically knew was Melia. They already retconned that, but I saw it. Who the hell's Brittany? You think the universes merged because the Kano disappeared from the world? That's a possibility. And see, but that's the thing. That's why I don't like multiverse theories, because it all is like things can just happen with no like real explanation, if that makes sense. There's evil Klaus in 1 and good Klaus in 2. Also, Machina don't appear in this one, or the Machina, excuse me. True. Because the Machina were Maynard's creation, and basically Maynard was, as far as we know, just a blob monster, along with all the other blob monsters that were in Morthia. But yeah, don't take my criticism of the fighting system as a, like, I hate this game, because I don't. It's not a bad game. Oh, that's cute. They're holding hands. Wait a minute. That's not supposed to be there anymore. Wasn't the whole sacrifice to get rid of the world tree, and yet there it still is? Okay, and you guys are speculating on 3 based on the trailers. I like this new scene though, and the menu music. This main menu music, I absolutely love. Have a good night, Robin. Thanks for stopping by. Alpha's best, Captain. Suddenly world tree. Yeah, it's like, wait, wasn't that destroyed, or wasn't that supposed to be destroyed? Anyway, but yeah, don't take my harsh criticisms of the battle system to mean I don't like this game. I don't like that aspect of this game, but all in all, it wasn't bad. I like it. If I absolutely hated it, I would not have seen it all the way through like I did to the end here. I think a lot of it was just that those combat sections took a lot more time, so like I was able to verbalize my thoughts more during that versus like when cutscenes, like when I'm quiet off screen to kind of like take in what's going on, and also let you guys take in what's there. So like my more negative thoughts are more common, basically, or were more common than praise. But I also don't want to give mini reviews throughout the game because I want to do that all the way at the end. One thing though that I really hope, besides combat, this does not have anything to do with combat. One thing I hope they change for Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is I really hope they tone it down with all of the... There was so much sexualization in this game, and I really hope they tone that down because it really takes away from a lot of it, at least for me personally. It's great for the people that are all for it and they're like are Omega thirsty, but as someone that's mostly here for the narrative, I don't care to see that. And I think 1 did a good job. Like, yes, 1, we had Fiora and her random, she's a robot, but her boobs still jiggle for whatever reason. And especially in that one outfit that like fully reveals her. But this game took that to like, I can't even say it cranked it up to 11. It like cranked it up to 1,000. And a lot of it was, you can say that the characters themselves aren't being explicitly sexual, but a lot of it comes down to the camera angles. And I actually made comments on that during the cutscenes. Like, there's so much focus on thighs, on boobs, on on Rex's like ass, for example. That's like every single cutscene has to always show something off there. There's also Bridget. We also constantly get Bridget cleavage just like shoved in our face. Now, the characters sometimes are sometimes there to add to the fan service, like when Mythra is basically framing her breasts in that one cutscene. So that's something I really hope they significantly tone down because it's not needed. And I feel like they had to go that direction to try to draw in more interest into the game, if that makes sense. Since originally the first game obviously wasn't as big of a seller as this one was. Well, what does this game have that the other one doesn't? Boobs. And as someone said earlier, yes, sex sells, sure. But I'm hoping that now that there's more interest in this series, we can move away from that. Because it doesn't add anything to the story. It's just there to please the thirsty people. And for people that are more into the narrative, it takes away from it. And it's not just me that feels that way. There have been so many arguments on Twitter about how this game is like... Arguments on both sides. People saying that it is over-sexualized, people saying that it's not. Although, I feel like the people saying that it's not are just like desensitized to this stuff because they're so into the anime tropes. But I'll leave that to Twitter discussions. Because Xenoblade Chronicles 2 keeps trending on Twitter. And so I keep clicking it to kind of read through it. Not too much that I was afraid of spoilers, but like we were at the end of the game already, so I wasn't super worried about it, but yeah. Echo, I hear that if you beat New Game Plus, Nia shows up on this menu screen too. Never got around to beating New Game Plus, so we never got to see it. Oh, interesting, interesting. The fan service can be set aside from Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem had some. Granted, I'm talking about Three Houses. That's the only Fire Emblem game that I've played. It had some fan service, but it was not nearly over the top. This might be the most over the top fan service game I've ever played. Yeah, I had to stop and think for a second, but yeah. Then we're going to be safe. Trailer seems to be very tone-wise similar to 1, and there hasn't been any questionable design shown yet. Whereas in the Xeno 2 trailers, it was immediately shown. You were just immediately well, exactly, yeah. They were basically using that as a way to sell the game. And it's not necessarily even the design of the characters. Like, yes, there are women that have giant boobs. There are women that are super thick. Those exist. But in this game, quite frankly, almost all of them are that way, and then the camera is basically always either on their ass or on their boobs or some combination thereof. That's not needed. That is absolutely not needed. So yes, hopefully, fingers crossed, 3 is closer to 1 as far as, well, from what we've seen, 3 is looking closer to 1 narrative-wise, but it's looking closer to combat-wise. I'm like, I will suffer through it for the narrative if it's really good. But I mean, I'm getting 3 regardless, so sometime July, August, expect Xenoblade Chronicles 3 on the channel, because I will be playing that. Because I do like the series. Okay. I think that's enough. I think I'm gonna get off my soapbox for my review of the game. So overall, like I said, probably 6 or 7 out of 10 is what I rate this game. First game, I definitely give a 9 out of 10. So Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 9 out of 10. I'll say 7 out of 10 for 2. I will say 7 out of 10 for 2. So I'm curious where 3 is gonna lie and what it's gonna bring me up. Let's talk about what's gonna be replacing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on the channel. A lot of you already know because I've mentioned it over. Either I've mentioned it over on Twitch or we've talked about it on Discord, whatever. Next game is going to be Pikmin 3. I'm excited for that. I've never played a Pikmin game. Excuse me. And Robin was kind enough to gift me Pikmin 3, so we'll be starting that next week on Wednesday in place of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But that is actually not the announcement that I mentioned at the start of the stream. Raph was kind enough to buy me the expansion for this game. So I do have Torna, the Golden Country now. So this game's coming back. We're going to take a break with Pikmin 3, and then we're going to come back after Pikmin to play Torna. So I know I took like a massively long break at the end of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 before I did Future Connected, but this won't be nearly as big of a break. So we'll do Pikmin, then we'll come back and do Torna, and I don't know where that's going to put us timeline-wise. Amori is supposed to be coming out sometime this spring. So whenever Amori happens on the Switch, / whenever they give the updates to the Steam version, Amori is going to also be coming in, and I might override the other streams because you guys know I'm obsessed with that game. But I'll give you guys a heads up for that. So yeah, Pikmin 3 next. Back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 with Torna, and then in the future we've got Amori, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and whenever Bayonetta 3 releases, Bayonetta 3 will be on the channel as well, which I'm so excited for. But I'll be doing a playthrough of 1 and 2 before Bayonetta 3 to kind of get back into the hack and slash feels. Pikmin 3, I love that game so much. I look forward to that. I hope you like HD Fruits. Save the Pikmin, please. We'll save who we can, but if we need to sacrifice people, people will be sacrificed. You guys know how I am with the strategy games. Bayonetta 3 is close to completion. Wait, wrong game. But yeah, this should be exciting. I'm very excited for what's to come on the channel, and so yeah, July / August time frame. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Look forward to that. Sometime now in spring. Amori. We're doing Pikmin starting next week. Bayonetta. I can only imagine Bayonetta is going to be a holiday release, so sometime around the holidays. Bayonetta most likely. And obviously over on Twitch, Splatoon 3 when that comes out in September. So a lot of hype for things to come. I played a demo for Pikmin 3, but my heart couldn't do the time pressure. It was fun though. Well, as long as it's fun. That's what I always ask. Hopefully it's fun. I heard it's not a super long game, so I don't imagine it's going to be very long before we're back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I could be wrong. Who knows? Who knows? If I ever do a New Game Plus playthrough, it'll be on my own time, not something I'll stream, or I'll stream it over on Twitch, where it's going to be more me digging around with chat and not really focusing so much on the gameplay. But I think we're gonna go ahead and call the stream there. Where lots of games coming for sure. This is a fantastic game to be a Nintendo player. And the best streamer? Aw, I appreciate that. I'm just me. I just give my opinions here or there and react to things as I see fit. But yes, guys, have a fantastic night. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey. It's been a ride. It's been like an absolute ride. I know I didn't cover everything in my review. I didn't cover some of the issues I had with the plot, but they introduced a multiverse theory at the end, so I'm kind of just like, just a minor thing that I'll get into it kind of minorly. Like, I didn't like how, with no explanation, Jin just kept getting powers out of nowhere. Like, he just kept getting new powers out of his ass just because. I was hoping there'd be a bigger explanation as to why Malos had Minato arts. There really wasn't. Like, okay, cool, he's a computer. Fine. Is that why because there were 3 Aegises, is that why there's 3 Minatos in the other world? I didn't care for that, but like I said, I don't want to get it super into the negatives, because overall I did enjoy the story. But yeah, that's my closing thoughts on this. Have a fantastic night. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, next week, be here, Pikmin 3, 9 p.m. Central Time. I'll put it up like I've been doing these like a day or so in advance so you guys can prepare. And that's all I've got to say. I'll catch you guys over on Twitch tomorrow playing Probably Don't Starve, because the WX update is coming out. So I'll probably be playing around on that. So I'll catch you guys over there. Have a fantastic night, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya!